Praise God, bro.
Hallelujah, hallelujah to the most high. Hit after hit on a motherfucking Friday night. I ain't come to play, you can see it in my eyes. I'm the illest motherfucker when it comes to the rhyme. Roll up, pull out, know it's time for the show. More shit talk, yeah, you already know. Blizzard in my heart, bitch, it's so fucking cold. Bury all my foes in the goddamn snow. Arms stretched as I descend from the clouds. The last thing you see before in reverence you bow. Didn't know then, but you gon' learn now. I was born to love beef, yeah, I worship the cow. Rip the fam off, you should know what happens next. Snatch your head off, then I long dick your neck. Something wrong with that boy, yeah, I should've got a check. But instead I got weed and a motherfucking tech. Friday, you already know what it is, flexate. Bitches wanna see us fall, all they do is hate. Only thing I'm tryna feel is the 808. Never gave a fuck, cause I ain't gonna change. Flex for the most high, give us our rank. Neck feeling light, bitch, give me my chain. Welcome to the channel, this is our place. Kaz and Bruce Banner, yeah, you know the name.
Here for the flex, no adversation. And if you contending, then prepare for devastation. 33rd, but no Freemason. Jesus, bless the patrons, best duck, shots fired. Lauren Ellis is a goddamn lie. Going to hell with panties on fire. Or screaming Eamon should be hung with a strand of barbed wire. Or sticking his tongue on some high voltage wires. A nut grip like Cat William with fucking grip pliers. Now that's out the way, let's get back to the flex. Who could ever project what them southern gents gonna do next? Songs about Friday, we making them stretch. When it comes to intro tracks, man, we do it the best. Donning the chains, hitting the drink, you don't know what to expect. Smoking trees, stacking cheese, thank God she's an ex. Got quite a few options, promising prospects. Who would have thought a toy collector would be making them wet?
Friday, you already know what it is, flexate. Bitches wanna see us fall, all they do is hate. Only thing I'm tryna feel is the 808. Never gave a fuck, cause I ain't gonna change. Flex for the most high, give us our rank. Neck feeling light, bitch, give me my chain. Welcome to the channel, this is our place. Kaz and Bruce Banner, yeah, you know the name.
Fuck that, I'ma bounce back on those stupid hoes, cause I ain't got no time for no games. I'm in super mode, I'm lit, I'm out here getting rich. I got 50 goals, this flex. Give me my chain and just check the flow. Back on my G shit, shout out to G-Sis. Nothing but dick and bubble gum for the freak nicks, yes. Money over bitches, it ain't no secret, you know. That's my true religion, I gotta keep this, the oath. That's my cash bro, flex Fridays ago. Who the fuck you know? Making fucking bats out of DC's drones. You find a better channel, man, I promise you won't. You turn up the volume and your speakers get blown. It's 2022 and it's too many clones. This verse is off the top, from the top of the throne. You better grab your phone, Casual Toy Chat is on.
Friday, you already know what it is, flexate. Bitches wanna see us fall, all they do is hate. Only thing I'm tryna feel is the 808. Never gave a fuck, cause I ain't gonna change. Flex for the most high, give us our rank. Neck feeling light, bitch, give me my chain. Welcome to the channel, this is our place. Kaz and Bruce Banner, yeah, you know the name.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. This is our place, Kaz and Bruce Banner. Yeah, you know the name. Banner isn't with me tonight. Might be coming in late. Who knows? Never know with Banner. Of course, unpredictable. That's why I love him so much. That's my dog. All right, so shout out to everybody that popped off in the chat, man. Today was an exciting day in toys, right? It was down at first. There was some what the fucks. There was some what the fuck repaints. Then it was some big reveals. But we're gonna shout out chat here real quick, everyone. 6 people watching according to what I see. MC DJ ACDC, what's up, man? Big M in chat. What's up, Big E? Long Dragon is in chat. Still waiting on his heart slaughter. Damn, they got a new one on the way. Might want to cancel it, man. Well, if you don't mind waiting 2 years for it. That's probably some 24 shit right there. They're telling us about toys way too early at this point. Speaking of the devil, what's up, man? You ain't tell me it was tell me it was what did it turn up Tuesday, maybe? Chains. I sleep right after eating chains tonight. I didn't know I was supposed to go on the chains. Then I was seriously working on the shit I told you I was gonna do. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
What about me? Did you send it to me? No.
No, I sent it.
You sent it to
Why
me?
would
Oh,
I
you said you
send
sent
it
it
to
to me? I thought I was joking. I was just finna fuck with you. I thought you sent it to him. Oh, you ain't got his email. I got it. That's right. Fucking yeah, that's everybody shouted out in chat, man.
What up, y'all? MC, Long, Big E, Smokey Blizzard.
Let's see, and I'm alright, fucking let me see. Alright, so I'm gonna bring up some pictures of the shit today is what I'm gonna do. Let's get that started. We're gonna do that courtesy of his tank tonight this evening. Let's see. Courtesy of his tank. Share screen. Window. Yep. There they are. Alright, so we're talking Joe's tonight.
I left my smoke
Alright. Alright. So this was the first presentations. So going down the line, yeah, y'all see my cursor, what it's on. Going down the line, first of all is the gray and black kind of paint of the snake eyes here. A lot of us got the. What's up with the Fortnite one? Like, what's up with the Fortnite snake eyes? Damn, y'all. Yeah, I always do pre-orders as a fail-safe. I'm not pre-ordering from multiple locations anymore because it gets too confusing to keep up with what was ordered where and etc. so forth. So, but yeah, let's see. Starting off with the cursor, where my cursor is pointing. We got the snake eyes. Where's the Fortnite one that we're waiting on? Hell, a lot of us just got the snake eyes and timber not too long ago. All right, so we got the next one, the storm shadow. They don't even have the first one out that they announced again, so it's kind of like, damn, y'all already plotting on repaints that are possibly a year away, and you want us to commit to buy them, and you know, they want us to commit to buy them before you'll even make them. This is kind of the vibe now. Another Zartan, it was kind of like, damn, just blew all along the board. Another Zartan. I mean, I'm probably going to pick up all of these. I probably will pick these up because they're going to be the retro card back. They're going to be the retro card back Walmart joints, from my understanding. So I probably will pick them up just to have them hanging on the wall, kind of. I think that should be cool. The big exciting news with Sergeant Slaughter. What's the matter, man? Ants? Shouldn't be no ants in here.
No.
Step on it.
I can't.
Get a shoe and hit it. Get your shoe and hit it with the shoe. This was the exciting reveal, and it looks like we do on height. The hat height, it does make it the tallest G.I. Joe figure right now, but he does seem to be standing head to head with Duke. In the room. It's in the room. And they say that the items on him are removable. I'm not sure if I remember them saying the sunglasses were removable from Sergeant Slaughter, but it definitely looks cool. Looks like it's a little bit larger than Bellaverse's offering. Wonder how Bobby Bella feels about that right now. In the room back there. In my room. Your shoes are in my room. So, the dog chain is supposed to be removable. Hat is supposed to be removable. I imagine the The glasses may be removable if they done went at the mall and did the other stuff. I don't recall if they mentioned that part. Then sliding over here, we got a blue redeco of the Red Ninja. Best of my memory, it feels like it's what it is, or maybe some type of retooling. I'm not sure.
Dad, I can't kill my shoe.
Oh, kill it with your shoe. Hit it with your shoe.
I can't.
What? Why you can't?
It's gonna lift your shoe down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I said it's gonna lift your shoe.
1 second, y'all. Let me see what little man needs. What's up? What you need? Chummy, where's he at? I'll kill him.
She's gone now.
Yep, what's going on? Alright, so where are we at? I pretty much covered everything that was on that first slide. I'm not sure. Yeah, of course you can. Go get your own, man. No, go grab. Just get one, Dad. Here, or whatever.
No.
All right, go get one then. Whatever. Put that one in the recycle thing. All right. Where was? I can't get it to go back, y'all. So we'll just. Oh, there we go. All right, this is where I was. Yeah, the Duke. So they got the Duke there too. A repaint, maybe. Yeah, repaint, remold, whatever. A little more CGI-ish, cartoonish looking face. Wonder if they've got any kind of TV show coming up with G.I. Joe with the styles like this. That'd be cool.
Come here.
No, Yudi, I can't, man. Help him out, please, Asia. Before shipwreck, we need torpedo. Yeah. He said the Duke. That's not John Wayne. Yeah, not bad looking. I don't really care about the Blue Ninja. I don't believe. Let's look a little closer at the article. Maybe we get some more pictures of the characters. Where was the Blue Ninja? Yeah, I didn't. So you get two different ninjas with the pack. I don't know. I guess this is a chance to get a female ninja in the. Looks like some of these parts they feel like they're off of something else. The what's her name? Damn, I can't even think of her name. It's one of the movie figures, and all mine are buried behind troopers. I don't know, man, because I got like 5 or 6 of the red ninjas, I think. You thought it looked stupid and red. I didn't really. I got it. I got one just to have one because it was G.I. Joe, and then I kind of was feeling the ninja shit at the moment. I don't know. It's getting flooded here. It's getting flooded with army builders. These shits are 6-inch figures. They occupy a lot of space. At some point you have to start drawing a line. And another color ninja isn't that big of a variant for me. I might get one. I probably will get one, of course, for completionist kind of standpoint on it. It's cool to have the new, or if that's not new though. That's the other chick, man. She had a black suit. She had a black suit just like that one. I can't think of the name. Make me want to dig it out. Or is that it up there? Maybe it is. No, is it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of out, man. It's this Akiko, yeah, that's all that shit is. and they put a different head on it. Call it a day, wham bam, 25 instead of the 20 you paid the first time. Like, man, I'm out, man. I didn't really even care for this one. This was another completionist kind of thing. It's all right, I guess, but yeah, they tripping. So I didn't really care for that. That was exciting to see Sergeant Slaughter, man. He's getting up there, man. He's getting up there. And I hope he gets as much money as he can from these toy companies, man.
What up, Cornelius? Aliens in space.
That's
Kid with the Kung Fu grip, long.
That's repaint too. That's roadblock body. Oh yeah. Let me go.
Talk.
I missed a bunch of people.
MC.
Shit, my man. When Bruce stepped.
Big E.
Yeah, Smokey Blizzard. What up, man? Aliens in space. What up, man? Welcome to the chat. New name. Appreciate you swinging through to check it out, man. Cornelius, what's going on, bro?
Jeezy with the calm down.
Kid. Raw. What's up, Raw? I know Raw was. I didn't get a chance to watch it live, but I'm sure you was in the chat giving them the real. Let's see. Going to get like 10 of the blue now.
Hey, Raw and Kid, I sent Cass the beat.
So aliens in space. I can dig army building. I can dig army building shit. I don't know. Are you highly invested in the Red Ninjas already, or they're cool? I mean, to each his own. But I just can't see army building ninjas at this point, man. I've got 20. What it was 24. No, I got 26. Number 24 troopers. I like the army shit. It doesn't end, man. The alley vipers, the bats, the number 12s, the number 24s, the red ninjas. You had the army build. Like this shit is loaded with army building shit, and they occupy so much space in box or out of box that I just can't gauge it. I've overstepped my boundaries. I was buying shit with. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I guess I was planning on owning an airplane hangar by this point. To just build this huge ass diorama that I was gonna take over the world with or some shit, but it didn't happen. Let's see who else we got. Prophet, what up, man? Prophet in chat. What's going on?
Jeezy with the greasiest, nastiest, slimiest, ETC crease. That's right.
Jeezy in there.
Don't forget Calm Dump crease. OG Skywatch, what up?
The language gets pretty intense here, aliens in space.
No, it don't.
Yeah,
it's only Chaos that does that shit.
She said it's only me. It's my fault, man. It's all my fault.
OG Skywatch.
I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff, man. I always kind of do it as a fail-safe, but I'm not gonna. I had started pre-ordering shit from multiple sources in the hopes to get whichever one ships the fastest and cancel on the other ones. But you forget who you ordered what from, and that shit gets dangerous. Before you know it, you got packages popping up, and your bank account is lower than it was expected to be. You're like, oh, whoa. And then you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to keep it and shit. And be stuck taking up space, and you could have used that money for something else. So what about when Bo's here? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Bo might pop on tonight, maybe. Fucking around with the reveals if he saw it. So, yeah, this one just a roadblock repaint, new head. Did a good job, though. That shit looks cool. Bazooka. That was another one that was cool for them to announce. It was good and it was bad. The repaints, I mean, they hit us off with the bullshit. They hit us off with the bullshit at the beginning. But They got together quick. They got better towards the end. All I'm interested in is stream Sergeant Slaughter. Zorana, Dusty, Crimson. I just did one Crimson Guard. That was on Amazon, I think. Was where I ordered that from. I just did one Crimson Guard for the time being. I should order some more though. I got a year to decide on it, right? I had to catch them in store first. These shits were announced for March next year, though. They wildin', boy. They say they're giving us digital renders. Like, will you pre-commit to Army building 20 Crimson Troopers?
Of course y'all will.
Yeah, I will. What up, M3? Are you gonna skip the slaughter and all that, M3?
What up, M3?
Man, the Crimson Guard was one of my favorites as a kid. Not one of, shit, it was the favorite. Fuck Joe's, come on. Oh, I got you. That's what he's saying. Not, I was misinterpreted. I thought you were saying like bailing on the line. And they've actually got one of him, so maybe we'll see that. That shit's cool. Look at the faces, how well they're doing the faces now. He kind of looked like a dude that was modeling it, or that was showing it rather.
Rob 78, what up?
What up, Rob? Yeah, I got one of everything. Recondo. That shit's dope too. I got everything pre-ordered. We got a whole year to wait, y'all. What up, David Jones?
David Jones.
Damn, that shit is tight too. He looked like he know his way around and shit. Judging from the temperature of the wind and the direction that it's blowing in, there should be a small creek over to the left over here. We can follow it out to a larger body of water and possibly flag for help. Flag for help when the ship is passing by. It's like, oh yeah, the pink ass baboon is native to the region.
You shave some. You get bit by a snake, you can shave some of the skin off their ass and rub it on the bite. Information can save your life.
You know all the tactics. He out there making new bones out of sticks from trees.
Take the ass skin and rub it on your lip. That's just for fun.
Yeah. Tell you some bullshit. And then you be like,
rub it on your lips. Rub it on your lips.
You still be dying. You be like, I just did that for entertainment.
You were gonna die anyway, but it was still fun.
I just did it for entertainment.
You never had a chance, but at least you got to go out.
You got bucket list. Bucket list. You got to rub a snake's ass on your face. Yeah, he looked like he's ready for some outback shit. Hey, hold on. Now that's a knife. That's a machete actually. All right, so we got the Python officers, which they did bazooka in red as well. Get two and paint that joint. So these is like gotta have one. Not a dire need or nothing like that. Gotta have one. It's cool. Gotta have one. I think it would have been tighter if they had that kind of detailing in it though. Like I guess it's got very faintly. Alright. Okay, yeah, so it does got the little lines in it. I don't know. That's alright. It's kind of a weird colored sweater for war. IMO, in my opinion. Now this shit's tight. She got a little circle saw on the end of it. And she's got like a heat gun or something, they say, on her back. It's like a battery pack that heats up a gun that she can cut through shit. What up, Maximum Max? Yeah, it's kind of meh. It's like I'm gonna get them because
Maximum Max, what up? What up?
yeah. When they did the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, it's like, man, we ain't even got they ain't gave us the Fortnite one yet. We supposed to get that in January.
Hey, M3, you said does it show her ass?
Oh, hold on, let me get to it, man. I think it maybe a shot will give you an idea if she got something back to do.
She got a
There you go.
mullet.
She got a little, don't she?
She got that hairstyle like that chick on that Raised by Wolves. That mullet shit.
A locker box or accessory sets for. Man, they should, because they're giving us a bunch of stuff. That's for sure. I use crates on the back of a throne. I've got little storage, and then I got these little crate things I can put a few in. But shit, this adds weapons at this point. I probably got several hundreds of guns.
Yeah, it is a good show. I've been stalling on finishing the last episode for like a fucking month now. Cause I'm not ready for it to be over, but I guess I need to watch it because Ozark Part 2 comes out this Friday, so.
There's no spurs on the back of her shoes and shit. Cowgirl. There you go. That's the best I can do, M3. That's the best I can get for you, M3. You can work with that. You can get jiggy with that, M3. Look at the part. That's the epic. That's the epic hair part. Have your shit wide in the back. It look like she got a thong in the back of her head, Joe.
That high booty thong that they used to be wearing back in the day.
That's the epic ass part. It's like her shit parted and combed forward. home forward and then cut. Like she slicks her shit forward. All her shit forward or something. Man, it's like got 4 parts in it. 4 parts in that bitch.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, M3. My bad. I spoke too soon. Damn.
Look at them cheeks.
Oh. Try to give M3 the full. Hold on. But there you go. There you go, M3.
Yeah, the baller looked better. That shit looks stupid.
Funny artwork. A lot of this artwork really makes you wonder if they're gonna do some type of cartoon again. Or is it maybe comic related? It's probably comic related. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Uh-oh. It's bedtime, man. You need to go to bed, dude. You need to go to bed, man. The cat will go to bed when you go to sleep. Dusty. Here's Dusty. What up, Bull?
That's right, Prophet Director.
Putting on some days of dudes. The mod community will take over with it. They can make it happen. The custom community. Alright, so Dusty. That's a cool shot. They're working at Hasbro, just ain't working fast enough. They got to be making some money from this shit, though. Some serious money. Is that a Duke? Is that like, that's almost the same as the Duke shit, kind of.
Well, we had that Delta 8.
He said the Delta 8, yeah. That's some epic artwork right there, boy. It's just dirty. It's just dirty, boy. Bills in the sand. Here we go. This is the one right here.
Who's that?
Crimson Guard. Yeah, that's the one right there. That shit is dope. I might need to go back and pre-order for a few more.
We hitting that SEAL Team 6, son. AKA Delta 8. She's on a skateboard.
Nah, it's the stand. That shit's hard. elite. Like they hit your average. Like they're the really, really, really good ones. They're not normal troopers. They're they need to be called for special situations. Type. Don't waste our time with that number 24, 12 and 24 war shit. Yeah, these shits are epic. The trippy artwork. That's Destro's army. That's his troopers. Cobra Commander funds the other dudes. That's Destro's people. So I got one of everything I could pre-order today. There goes the Snake Eyes. Probably won't linger long on these. On that. This is cool. Whichever damn Storm Shadow y'all gonna give me in this mold, whatever paint y'all got, go ahead and put it up there. Put it up, make it available to buy. Y'all say y'all got it already. We supposed to have been got the other one. Make it available. Love to have it. Put it up. I'd take that one too. That shit straight. It might be the same one, and really, who knows? Uh-uh. And this says it's just a digital render. So I don't know. It's kind of like they reintroduced the other one. I can't remember what details the other one had to compare it because we don't have either one. Shit looks cool. I get it. Comics ain't my thing. Get my man to do it. I don't know how to do that. That's his. Get your phone. You got your phone. So we got the Duke with a repainted round cycle. They didn't have a Tiger Force round cycle back in the day. So I think they digital render shown. In my opinion, this needs to come up here. They need the teeth and the eyes on the front of the bike. They fucked up. It looks stupid.
Well, good thing it's just a digital render and not something that's real yet.
Yeah, they need to move that face to the front. The eyes could even be on the side of the glass.
The Toad 78, what up?
They need to. Other than that, that's it. That's just like stupid to me. I don't think Tiger when I see that shit. Because of the placement, I start thinking fish.
It looks like a reptile.
Oh yeah, like dinosaur or something, kind of.
That's what I'm saying. It looks nothing like a tiger. It looks more like a snake.
The eye is so close to the mouth. I don't know how to work that.
I mean, it has like reptile eyes and everything.
Here, check it out. Here's your iPad. Here, look. There you go. It's on there. Yeah, but move that to the front house, bro. Then we talking. I'm gonna buy it anyway because I want this. I want the Duke figure. But what up the Toads? I don't know how to work that. I'm sorry. It's your brothers. Okay. That's over there on the desk. I'm gonna get one because I want the character, but I'm not happy about the way the face looks. That looks weird.
He said the bite looks like a junkie.
Hey, shit you not, I think
put
that's
together.
if you got the new junkie on, I don't know where it is. If you I believe it would scale properly already. The junkie on if you wanted to have a G.I. Joe ride on it. Go get it.
Junkie on.
Did I order everything? You couldn't order this yet, could you? There were some of them you couldn't get. I didn't see nothing for this one, I don't believe. But they were going to be announced at a future time. So yeah, we were talking about these. I showed that already there earlier. It's like, I don't know. It's gonna be $50, $60 by the time these come out. So I don't know. And it's just this mold right here. Y'all see me on? It's just that mold. So I don't know. It's nothing new, man. They just use recycling old shit and new paints. They did new head sculpts, but we talked about the Sarge and Hart, so I think we covered everything that was revealed. Yeah. So thank you, histank.com.
Man, that shit was so boring. I started not to come tonight, y'all, because I knew what time it was. But I had to fulfill my
You survived
promise.
it? It's only been 40 minutes.
40 minutes of hell. God almighty, y'all.
Alright, so links out there. I forgot to do that because I was talking. I don't know where it is, Judy. It's not there. I had it on the table in here. Unless you got it and took it somewhere. I don't know where it is, bro. Right, underneath the TV. Under that TV is where I had. Let me see the picture. I did put it over here. Yeah, it's right here.
Don't have kids, y'all. I'm telling you.
Right here.
Don't fucking have them. Don't do it.
Don't have kids. So yeah, it was a interesting show today. Not to him. He doesn't care about G.I. Joes.
Don't give two fucks. But I do appreciate that Pep Daddy that Jay Holler the Goat sent me. I mean, and I do have like 2 other of the G.I. Joes from the Dollar Tree.
Profit.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, man?
Director.
I'm probably not going to stick around long tonight. I have to work early in the morning. But I did want to chime in a little bit on that Hasbro stream today.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that if they're going to do, Tiger Force and Python Patrol and all of that, I really wish they would release the original look for the figures first. Because now I have to sit here knowing that there's a great Bazooka and Recondo figure out there with the wrong damn paint schemes.
Yeah.
I'm going to wind up waiting until they put out the retro card version so that I can get them with their original paint.
Yeah,
They give y'all. That's how they do it. It's a smart play though. Give them the fucking bullshit colors, and then later on be like, all right, here's the original.
Our bad. Sorry, bro. Sorry, fam.
Oh, y'all said y'all had wanted this too at one point. Did y'all say?
Well, I understand that there are some people that have a nostalgic connection to the Python Patrol or the Tiger Force, or even like Slaughter's Marauders, which will probably be coming now that Sergeant Slaughter's in it.
Hey, the moment I really like that it all is smashed, like how subtle that they're doing it now. All right, so it's been the play to sell the same character. They have to change the design of it, so they got to figure out. They always have to have new storylines so that they can change the way the character looks to sell you more toys. So in Siege, when they came out with the Cybertron shit, the first toy that I opened, I was like, man, these would be easy as fuck for them to convert to the Earth mode. I was like, all they'd have to do is change the paneling, but the outside of the parts. They've got a kind of basic mold that was going on with them. It's like they just changed the outside. And I said that shit in the video. I was like, man, they're gonna come out with the same shit for Earth in the Earth mode, y'all, and it's gonna be the same figure.
Honestly, I don't
really
blame you.
realized it.
I mean, if you think about it, if you go back to G.I. Joe's roots, the entire line was built on reuse of parts.
What up,
Those
MIF?
first like 13 figures, there were maybe 4 different body types.
Yeah. Like they're really some clever motherfuckers, boy. We have a special message from Grips Lips.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is up, B?
What's up, man?
Hey, yo, word is born. I know your man, Bobby. That motherfucker's dragging his deviated septum across a long table right now. Being that he's seen that Sergeant Slaughter pop up, his whole motherfucking shit revolved around that motherfucker. Now he's gone. Hey, you know what I mean? You better fucking get fucking refrigerated Perry or some shit. You better get somebody, motherfucker. It's over for you.
That's why Sergeant Slaughter canceled out of Joe Fest. He don't want to bump into Bella. He don't want to bump into like, I'm sorry, bro.
Word. Yeah, it's over for you, man, son.
He switched labels.
That motherfucker put the G.I. Joe wristband on and shit. That motherfucker started.
Left cash money.
Dove his head in a fucking big bag of fucking cocaine, son. For real. He gonna plan to take somebody's money soon, son, for a year and some change.
Left insane.
Word up, man. But yeah, we don't need a fucking Storm Shadow. We don't need yet another motherfucking Snake Eyes. We could have seen a Scrap Iron instead of some dumbass fucking ninjas.
I would kill for Scrap Iron. He was one of my favorites.
These motherfuckers are fucking up, man. But I'm glad I don't even fucking deal with that shit.
Why you fucking talking about shit?
Hey, yo, man, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. You don't collect that shit either, punk motherfucker.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean?
No punk.
Word up.
Punch
Yo,
them,
check this.
make them grow.
Check this out, B. Yo, for real?
I'm dishing you on the next track.
Fuck
B.
you, motherfucker.
Hey, I sent the shit. I told you I was gonna put the hook down on the track and get it. I sent it to Kaz, so
all right.
He's got it.
Yeah, man. I was in that live feed at the end. I was watching Johnny Depp win his thing. I could have
got rid of it
against Amber Heard.
Get it done.
Another lying ass bitch.
It's always to me, but yeah, I took the other two about Orly and other. It was too something.
Honestly, as far as that Storm Shadow and that Zarkan retro cards, honestly, those will be the one because I want to collect the retro cards to keep them in package. So I'm glad that they're releasing that other Stormtrooper, the other Storm Shadow in the regular line. Because then I'll have a nice classic-looking Storm Shadow out of the package, and then I'll have the original-looking one on the card, you know?
Yeah, but the card is a weak card. It's not even a sturdy card.
Well, you know, you put it in a clamshell.
Yeah, oh, yeah, true. But, yeah, you know, I thought they would say something about some O-rings and shit. They ain't say shit.
I know. I was a bit surprised myself. They've been like pushing this O-ring stuff for a while, and to get absolutely nothing out of them.
Yeah.
But then
The
again,
most-
they said there was going to be a big event in June for them, so they're probably saving some stuff for that.
Yeah, but you know the most interesting thing that came out of that live feed and stuff like that was the shit that was behind them. If you looked in the cubes and everything,
I saw a lot of things that I have at home.
exactly. That was the
It was
most.
nice to. It was interesting to see, you know.
Yeah,
But I'm sure none of that was. What's her name? The big blonde girl who's admitted she's only been at this for a year or two.
yeah, yeah. Not even a year or two. She's probably going on a year now. Probably a year
Right. So you know that 25th anniversary 5-pack on the shelf behind them definitely wasn't hers.
now. Right, right. Yeah, that shit was just crazy, man. I was just like, I understand it, man. It's just stupid. Sergeant Slaughter, yeah. We'll see what, I don't know. Maybe Bobby Vallis shit is going down.
Well, he made a terrible mistake by making Sergeant Slaughter shorter than the rest of the characters. Like he should have been towering over everyone.
And his chin was extra heavy.
Yes, well, you know when you don't have a good sculptor, they'll focus on an exaggerated trait to ensure that you recognize it, even if it looks a bit cartoony.
Yeah, exactly. And then they have another guy that how they sculpt him. He looked like Luigi from fucking Mario Brothers and shit.
Well, Ricondo's always had that mustache.
Well, no, I ain't talking about Ricondo. I'm talking about the guy from the Bobby Vallis shit. I forget his name.
Oh, yes. I haven't. You know, I actually canceled because I had some of those things on pre-order, and then I saw a couple people's reviews
Yeah.
of Sergeant Slaughter before mine shipped, and I went ahead and canceled.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that Duke was taller than Sergeant Slaughter, I'm like, oh, I don't need this.
What up, Vic? Collect junk.
It's just I don't know.
Hey, Rob.
What up?
Rob, are you and your brother shooting for this week's flex or next week's?
Why? What are you shooting for this week, right?
It doesn't matter. We're working on two flexes at one time. I just want to know which one.
At one time.
I want to know which one to devote. I want to know which one to devote myself to. The one we were working on, or the one that y'all are going to be on.
Oh, y'all should do the one y'all working on first. Give me time to absorb the beat more, man. I'm trying to really get. I go on different tangents, so I wrote 3 different verses. So it's just like I can't even pick out of that. Now I gotta make more verses.
Once you hear the hook, you'll hear fucking. But yeah,
exactly. I gotta hear that hook.
I've heard the beat myself 5 times. I know that like it's a swing. It's a swing shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's fairly. I don't know. We kind of do shit quick anyway.
Yeah,
like, or we do it spur under pressure kind of.
So we gotta finish. We gotta work on our shit then. All right.
Wait, send that one with that hook. That way I can hear it. You know what I mean? Send the one with the hook so I can hear it. And
that's what we did. Yeah, that's what he did.
All right.
We just listened to it.
He's gonna send it to you because I don't have your email.
You don't have my email? I thought you had my email.
I don't think so.
Oh, hold on, I gotta send it. Yeah, that's right.
He's gonna send it to you
right now.
He said he's sending it now.
Cool. Yeah.
We're just working on. We got our own flex because I wasn't expecting y'all to be like, okay, on that, like. So we was on something else. That'll be tight though to wait another week. That way we can debut the. It's a different sound.
Yeah.
M3 reviews is going all RoboCop in the chat.
What up, M3? Yeah, man, but that fucking shit is crazy. Like they really just showed everybody what they had on from the first fan first whatever the fuck they want to call it. I say fan last. You know what I mean? Fans come last in that bullshit.
Hey, did you get one yesterday? Did you get an email yesterday with?
Yep,
with
I got. Yeah,
okay.
I heard the beat, but it had no chorus.
Right.
This new one has it.
Yeah, it's got this one. The one I just you should have just got. I shouldn't have sent it to you.
All right, cool.
What up? Never did 4.
What up? Never did.
The Zorana looks pretty cool. Zorana looked pretty cool, but they could have did without the removable headpiece, man. I think
some people want hair that looks a little cool, and some just want that retro look. So I'm all right with it.
And then the Kiko bullshit. Like I spotted that as soon as they said, "Oh, they kept on."
Yes, that's bullshit. I mean, honestly, and to just repaint the red ninjas and call them the blue ninjas is nonsense as well.
Right.
There should have been distinct differences between them.
Yes.
Like at least put a new head sculpt. You have a female blue ninja and a male blue ninja. They should have similar masks.
Exactly. And then I don't know. They don't look like ninjas, like per se, as far as the actual garments. I mean, they look like they're Ronins, basically.
Yes, I mean honestly, the best red ninja outfits we've gotten so far are from the articulated icons.
There, and I would give Legends a good solid look.
The only problem I have with the hand ninjas from Legends is the fact that the upper part of their tunic comes down below their waist and hinders their hips.
Oh yeah.
And articulated icons ninjas, they're basically remakes of the 25th anniversary red ninjas.
Yeah,
minus the cobra symbol.
Yeah, they're perfect on their ninjas. It's just
the joints are a bit loose though.
Yeah, the hands fall off and shit. It's like, man, it's ridiculous. Like how the fashioner to the
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Yes. That's the Hasbro shit. That's how
it's like an Audi instead of an Any or some shit.
That's how Hasbro do. That's
they go on the same way that the Mezco hands go on.
Exactly.
The Mezco hands use a harder plastic for the peg.
Yeah.
We ain't alcoholics.
Yeah, you ain't pulling up. Yeah. Fucking like the Laser Prime. It's got a better matrix than the ones they've been giving us with.
Oh yeah, those sloppy little
Yeah, man, it's like, come on, dude. But I could buy the Laser Prime and take the Matrix and put it with the other one. That, like, I don't know,
they want to force people to swap shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
man. I don't know. They just went on with some silly shit, man. It was just like, I'm glad I caught it at the end. I was watching the Johnny Depp court case, man. Just to see how it's like
I didn't watch, but I heard he was so confident that he was actually making jokes.
Oh, because he kept on his lawyer kept shitting on the bitch because she's been lying all this time.
Yes, I thought it was one part in particular that I thought was hilarious about this whole ordeal with the two of them was when she accused the cop in Canada of being bigoted against gay people with her and her girlfriend when the cop in question was a lesbian.
Yeah, that chick is crazy. But that shows it's an epidemic. All these broads
What's up with you?
Like that.
What up, Cornelius?
At some capacity,
man. My take on the live stream, it was bad but good. And the reason why I say that because Sergeant Slaughter was 100, but that extra snake eyes, nah. We ain't need no fuck. And then if they did a short thing, they should have did them like a clear. You know what I'm saying?
That was just Snake Eyes number 0 repainted again.
Yeah, the double.
It's crazy.
Hey, and the Storm Shadow, and you got nerve to say digital render. You got nerve to say digital render like there ain't videos with people. There's already videos with people with that storm shadow.
Yeah. They're a
So,
bunch
Well,
of fuck
apparently
crazy.
there's differences because the regular classified release has like arrow fingers for his hand for his bow and stuff. And
Right.
one forearm gauntlet is different than the wraps on the other.
oh, he must have been.
You could tell old girl is being stressed out. I mean, for a big girl when she first started
Well,
out,
you can definitely tell she's been stress eating.
I hope you feel better, T-Fan.
when she
Hope
first
you feel
started,
better,
though,
T-Fan.
she
Send
was
that
more
thoughts over
vibrant. Like she had, I'm into this. Now it's like I can't wait for y'all to fucking fire me.
there. He wants to ask you.
Because they said the last thing one of the girls left them. The last thing they left in the designer or some shit like that they was working on left. It's like, yeah, people gonna jump ship now. This is so brandless.
That
They don't
doesn't
know.
surprise me at all.
They don't want to tell.
I mean, honestly, it was a pretty short stream compared to what they normally do. It wouldn't surprise me if they had planned for a few more things, but like couldn't get them together in time.
Yeah, because look at the spacing. The spacing was smaller in the camera. The lighting was fucked up. It wasn't grandioso like their past streams.
Because of what grandioso about it.
Remember they used to have the whole booth and
Why
shit.
go all out? Why go all out if you're not?
Yeah. And this is the 40th anniversary of G.I. Joe. They should be going out. Period.
It's more toys behind me than it was, and you too, than it was at they shit. Sound like they going out like
It's like, let's put this together with a fucking Walmart.
Maybe they're just trying to let y'all know, man, they're ready to
I mean, in honesty, in terms of new reveals, there was nothing but Sergeant Slaughter. Everything else is a repaint.
That was
Exactly.
that was just for Bobby. The shit on Bobby. That's all that was. All right, you didn't pay Sarge enough. All right, he's with us now. We got him. Now you can't make any more Sergeant Slaughters.
Well, and the funny thing is, in terms of a Sergeant Slaughter in a G.I. Joe uniform, the WWE San Diego Comic-Con Ultimate Edition is literally wearing his G.I. Joe uniform.
Yeah.
Right down to the stripes down his pants.
Yeah.
With the USA on the black Dago
Yeah.
Like, I would much rather have that than whatever, Hasbro's putting out.
Yeah.
Yo.
And they can't cross the WWE on any Sergeant Slaughter because I think they have his rights.
Well, as soon as you're in the Hall of Fame, WWE has the rights to your likeness forever.
Yeah.
True. They do.
Yep. And that's what's up. And that's a smart thing to have a Hall of Fame.
But hey, here's one thing.
You telling me y'all wasn't excited about G.I. Joe?
What
What's
happened
going
to
on, man?
Now I was more excited about Johnny Depp shitting on that girl that's trying to fuck him over.
Oh, Amber Heard.
Yeah. I was excited about that. They was getting that bitch ass. Pause.
They basically said she got like 2 different personality disorders.
Yeah. But that's most women. What the fuck?
Shout out to the broads in the chat. To the ladies.
I'm totally politically incorrect. Fuck it.
Honestly, Amber Heard probably just went through most of her life without ever being told no.
Exactly. And but see, this is what I'm saying. Like,
what's going on, yo?
I'm gonna jump on this real quick, and I'm jumping the fuck off this real quick. Stop calling your daughters princesses and shit like that because it fucks their brains up. It makes them feel like any man is supposed to bow to them because they're a princess. No, you're a young lady. That's it. That's all you are. A princess.
Honestly, I wouldn't even give them that much credit. I think the word lady is to be earned.
No, you have to teach your daughters to be young ladies, just like our boys to be young men. That's all they are. They're not king. They're not
yes,
queen.
But you have to teach them that. If they don't act like that, they shouldn't get called that.
First off, kings and queens can be killed and replaced. Plus, also, kings and queens need to have armies in order to be kings and queens.
And they pay bills. That's right. Teach them to be a god.
Well, or Raw. The other option is You can design weapons and sell them until you're filthy rich, and then just buy your army, like I did.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that's why you got all these women running around like they know shit and want to do shit and fucking up shit, like G.I. Joe.
What up, action figure expert?
All I'm gonna say about G.I. Joe is that
You buying them?
no,
You out? You out?
Do you even collect
not
that?
yeah, I do. The blue ninjas, I thought that was corny.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not buying those.
That was late.
Crimson Guards was cool.
Definitely getting Crimson Guards.
What else did I thought? The whole the box art shit that they're doing is corny to me. The
ununiform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't even
I
make sense.
pre-ordered
Especially
3 things today: Dusty, Zorana, and 2 Crimson Guards.
I pre-ordered them, but I could care less for that packaging on what's her name, Zorana. That packaging
Well,
is
you know, it's like Robo over on the food stand. It's the garbage between me and my plastic.
Being an artist, I can understand from the artist point of view, but
I wouldn't put that on my packaging.
No, exactly. You know what I'm saying? The artists are dope. The art was
Honestly,
dope.
Astrid, I don't think any of us want to know anything about anything you'd put on your package.
I put biscuits on mine. It don't matter.
Hey, I'll be honest with you guys. They could have gave us the fucking dreadnoughts, man. Those 3 fucking renders, that was some bullshit.
Wait, no, but you had to wait. No. You can't get that yet. You got to get like 15 repaints. You got to get another Snake Eyes.
I bet you get you get Rawhide before you get all the original Dreadnought.
Well, they did give us Serana before they gave us.
You have to get all the repaints first.
Yeah, and you're gonna get
then
all the
you can have your other characters.
Well, hey, yo, what happened to the Fortnite Snake Eyes? They forgot about that.
Hey, I recently, man, I was going through all my pre-orders and I seen that shit way off. I was like, damn, I forgot about it.
I had that shit in my shit, and as soon as they pushed it to like August for next year or whatever, I was like, fuck it, man. Well,
I think it's like July or August. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
Honestly, I'm not worried about that. Like, Target has been very good about getting all of the Fortnite shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that another Zartan.
Right. Fucking Zartan, man, that's bullshit. What they should have told us was that when the hell we gonna get those other fucking pre-orders? That's what the fuck they should have said.
But you know what? They should have gave us that Zartan with a swamp scare. We would have been happy.
That would have been a better idea. If they were gonna re-release it, they should have did that.
Yeah, with a swamp scare. How hard is it to make a swamp scare? But
I ain't gonna lie, I like Storm Shadow. That's my favorite character, so I didn't care. I was like, okay, I'll buy it. But
you know, I didn't need a swamp scare. I got one. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
What else was there? Oh man, that dude is a fucking asshat. He made Bazooka look just like him. Talking about it looks like my dad. Dude, it looks just like yo ass.
Who, Lenny?
Yeah.
I mean, you can expect that. Look what Spectre created.
I mean, the original Joes did the same thing.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, but my thing is just own it. Just say, yeah, man, I based this character a little bit off me.
When you do that shit, I would do that shit.
But I would own it. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, this looks like my dad. No, fuck, it looks like me.
You would have Roadblock, Doc, and fucking what you call it, looking like me. Fuck that. Me in the low cut, me in the high cut. Fuck that.
Hey, bald afro.
And after they make them,
I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that, but just own it. Like, hey, I wanted this character to look like me.
I mean,
I don't know though. You have to draw the line somewhere. Otherwise, we're going to have the large blonde girl being the model for the cover girl figure.
Yeah, I guarantee you she will.
This is me when I lose the weight.
Oh, word.
Yeah, why haven't we got a cover girl yet?
She used to look like Penelope off of the motherfucking what was that show? Criminal Minds. Now she look fucked up, man. She's going through it. Quiet as you kept, she's going through that shit. I could tell the changes in women and their face structures and shit, and it's like, yeah, she's going through it. They on our ass because ain't nothing shipping. Shit is all in disarray. You know, guys like us, the collectors, we're bitching about it because we're angry and shit like that. You know, because hey, we want what we want. So the higher ups is like, what's going on? You know,
They
because
should have just told us
money.
Hey, they should have just told us when the hell we're gonna get the shit that we pre-ordered. That'd be
There
great.
ain't no mention. Oh, and I didn't even like the bullshit excuse of how some people are getting it earlier. Just say,
That's
hey,
bullshit.
we fucked
That's
up.
bullshit. Yeah. How the fuck do you
Well,
the fucking
they
UK
have,
get it?
well,
Or
actually,
where the
they
fuck?
have no control over that because
No, I know they don't, but at the same time, still, just it's bigger of you to just say, hey, we fucked up. We're gonna try to correct it in the future.
Oh, well, honestly, I don't know if you could put that on them.
Yeah, I
mean,
can't.
That's got to be on the store.
Yes, the
The store gets the
Well, the
product.
store is going to
product
sell
has
it.
a release
If the
date,
store got to
and the
move units, they
jackasses
don't
in the
care.
back just put it out whenever they want.
That's what's happening. Like the stores are saying, "Fuck it," you know. We need to put something on the shelf. We're gonna put it on. We ain't got no more movie shit to throw up there or what have you. We're gonna take this shit that's been sitting here and we're gonna clear our back so we can have more shit come in. They're doing it. So you can't blame them for that. I blame them for their renderings and shit. I think personally, I think
real special either.
if you create a figure, then you sell it immediately. You push it out immediately. Not tell us that this shit is coming in two years and expect us to be happy about it. No. Have the shit. Don't even tell us about this shit. Just have it on the shelf.
I agree that that is bullshit, man. I mean, you know.
But at the same time, it's kind of self-inflicted, isn't it? I mean, it's not like they're showing up to our homes with a shotgun saying, "Watch this stream."
Yeah, true. I mean, you know, we are our own worst enemies when it comes to this shit because one, we are the fucking victims of brainwashing since the 80s. You know,
longer than that.
No. I'm giving them that because we've been fucking mindful. We love these toys because we grew up with them.
Oh, but humanity's been brainwashed since the dawn of religion.
Yeah, you know, with consumerism and shit like that, we fucked up. We're crackheads for plastic, man.
Yeah,
and that's why
and what
Action Figures Anonymous.
And they're full McFarlane.
And what makes it even bad is
I love McFarlane for that. He makes it very easy to pass on his figures.
Oh,
wow. You say so.
Yeah, McFarlane just goes all out. He's just one of that personality. He's like, just do it.
I'll tell you one thing.
It's like, can you sell me a very cool looking Batman who can only stand in one pose and is always looking hard to the left?
Yeah, I think
that I'm still not ordering the damn thing from Target because you're never gonna get it from Target.
Is that really?
Target
my thing is that the side-eye thing, yeah, that's bad. But okay, is that the best argument?
No thigh swivel is very annoying.
You don't need a thigh swivel. What's the next
one? You do for the poses I want to do.
Not really. It's either the figure can do it or it's gonna look ugly as shit. Thigh swivels look ugly.
That's why people move to Mayflex.
I disagree.
That way, nature.
It's a lot of companies that don't really bother with them unless the whole thigh swivels. They're not gonna just put a cut right there because it breaks up the mold.
I'd rather have the mold broken up a little bit and get more mobility out of it. But that's just me talking.
Not only that, but that issue has really been kind of mitigated because the latest figures don't really have that problem.
I think they ironed out a lot of shit with McFarlane. He ironed out a lot of shit. You know?
They also don't scale very well at all either.
What are you talking about? It's 7-inch.
They're 7-inch scale.
Yes, but I mean, you have a wave of 3 figures: Batgirl, Nightwing, and Batman Who Laughs. Why is Batgirl taller than Batman Who Laughs?
Down here, they don't die.
That's something else that got corrected. That was what the first wave, second wave.
first.
I think that was really like the first wave. Everybody's first wave is fucked up. Even Marvel Legends.
I understand you want to play.
Yes, I can't disagree with that. Well, actually, the Lightning Collection, that first wave was pretty good.
What was in the first? What was in the first?
White Ranger Tommy, Red Beast Morphers, Lord Zed, and come on, man, number 100 from SPD. Shadow Ranger.
The only thing about that wave that I complain about is that Shadow Ranger didn't have enough paint apps. That was really about it.
Yes, but his dog head looked fantastic.
Yeah.
And he is one of the best commanders from any Power Rangers show.
What up, old school?
Oh, I remember when he first came on. I remember, oh shit, I was like, God, who is this guy?
I honestly want his figure in without the Power Ranger uniform. I want him in his regular command uniform.
I don't know why they didn't do that.
Well,
or why they haven't done it.
No, we know we're getting the twins in the suit, right? Y'all know y'all getting the suited twins.
Joe.
We're gonna get those guys.
Yes, I have them.
I'm not completely out on G.I. Joe, but I will say that these repaints is getting kind of out of hand. Like,
at the end of the day, you don't have to buy
I agree.
From a business
sucks, man.
perspective,
I know the business perspective, but it's just
they make their money.
Those blue ninjas just look awful. Like that's just
bullshit. I ain't
I
buying
agree
no blue
with you,
ninjas.
which is why I won't be purchasing them.
I wonder if they took Akiko and just dipped the body in some fucking some dye and just
like that figure itself isn't even that good.
Hey, eventually,
and then you turn around and redeco it
and be like paint your own Joe.
Like they got a whole
bunch.
bunch.
They were very lazy. What they should have done is made a new Jinx figure and then repainted that as the blue female ninja.
That movie with Akiko, it shouldn't have been Akiko. It should have been Jinx.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. The only problem is Jinx enters the Arashikage years after Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what I mean?
But see, the thing is this, guys. If they want to do Snake Eyes like they did Spider-Man and fucking Wolverine, just keep making a bunch of fucking Snake Eyes. I'm not buying that shit. I already got 2 of them. That's it.
I understand why they're doing that.
Snake Eyes at all.
I understand why they're doing that because he is the most profitable character.
And I mean,
but
he's dope as fuck anyway. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he's dope as fuck. You can't deny it.
But as for us, as collectors who collect this shit for real, we don't need that many damn Snake Eyes.
I mean, honestly, this new Snake Eyes doesn't have a single new part.
Nope.
Every single piece of him is reused. Even Timber is entirely reused. I have no need for that Snake Eyes figure, and I will not.
Me neither.
But there's guys. You want to complete the numbers.
Well, I mean, when the Commando Snake Eyes with Timber is still available on Hasbro Pulse for MSRP, why are you releasing another Snake Eyes with Timber?
Again, they need to get the most money out the molds. They don't want those molds.
But you got to think about it. That same Snake Eyes mold, it's the Red Ninja mode. It's Snake Eyes several times.
Well, what they showed us,
and now it's the blue
Zero Snake Eyes, cover to cover.
And somebody had commented,
every single piece of that figure is the very first figure they released.
It's a whole new calibration.
You know what I mean? Every company does.
Yeah, but damn.
Look at Masters of the Universe. Fake.
But you know what though? What I'll say though is that Masters of the Universe is doing really well. Even though they're reusing the same damn mold, I would say that they dress it up good enough to where it's its own thing.
Well, and plus we're always the only thing is, the old Masters of the Universe definitely reused.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It was predicated on that. Like, that's literally what it was.
Because of the price.
So for me, I excuse them for doing it. But goddamn, G.I. Joe, like, well, the one thing I liked about G.I. Joe as a kid is that all the characters are different.
Oh yeah.
And it's like now it's like you're buying
is the Lightning Collection.
M3, thank you so much. I love
Yeah,
you.
Lightning Collection. I mean,
Hey, hold on, real quick. I've been thinking about that in my head, y'all. If I could take a little quick discussion just to let y'all know. So the channel is pretty damn popping, man. We get at least 20 people that are watching every night, man. We all fucking family and shit. But so keeping it real, when keeping it real goes wrong, like we're monetized, like slick, we're monetized, but we don't get a fucking penny because we do Delta 8, we take shots, and
People use bad language.
so we use bad language, and we kind of let people be
Oh, come on. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey,
like, I appreciate
check this out.
it. M3 hit us off with so they'll cut me a check on the 23rd finally because I finally crossed the threshold. M3 broke the threshold. I'm gonna get a check next month.
All right.
M3, you're a hero.
So check this out. I'm gonna kick this game. Me and what you call it was talking. Me and Sam, right?
I was supposed to hit him up too. Fuck, man.
Yeah, fuck with Sam, man. He got some shit.
Yeah, I know, man. I know you do.
Get your site up, man. Get your website up.
I know. I own Casbro.org, y'all.
Yo,
I own Casbro.org.
Supposed to be on point, man. Get that shit going. Because then you can maximize certain things. You can have a whole bunch of content that you want to do and monetize it from there, where you don't have to wait on fucking YouTube and their algorithms to kick in and all that bullshit.
That's when. Hey, Jeezy, that's when the adult content kicks off. The OnlyFans.
Word. You can post up fucking.
You know, you actually could do this on OnlyFans.
You know, I actually thought it would be funny to make an OnlyFans page for my Baroness figure with the silicone body.
It is. It's just guys, man. It's a spot where everybody, all just the cool. We all shoot shit, man. It's a bunch of fellas. It's like a bar. It's like a bar. Sam just told me it was like a bar, man. And where we all link up. We talk toys. We shoot the shit, man. But unfortunately, YouTube doesn't want to pay anybody for that shit. So I appreciate you breaking that threshold.
For real, on the list.
I'm gonna tell you the thickness of it.
But you know what though? I mean, think about like Mike Tyson's channel. Hell, he be smoking on there all the time.
But he's a celeb, man. He's a celeb. You know what I'm saying?
Doing shrooms
it's
all
not
types
about
of
the
shit.
fame. It's about the views, right? If you're going to have adult content, you need to be breaking like 1 million views on your videos to make real money off it.
But check this out. All that shit's gonna change.
I already know, man. I already know.
Because Elon Musk is gonna make it change. Because him acquiring that Twitter is gonna give Instagram a fucking run for its money. And it's gonna force the motherfuckers to do the right thing.
$44 billion.
And it's gonna force YouTube to do the right thing because he's gonna move it. He's gonna crush all that shit. Because he's gonna turn it open source, but he's gonna make it to where everyone can profit off their content properly. He's big on that.
I don't have a Twitter. So I don't even know how to.
He does believe in rewarding hard work.
He's big on that shit. He's like, yo.
Yeah, and that's what I will say. Like, I don't always like. He's a super eccentric, like out of the fucking.
Elon with the super chat.
He has Asperger's. With Asperger's, those motherfuckers is just unpredictable.
Right. Yeah, man. Like he is like super eccentric, but he does a lot of times though, man. He does. Like I don't know if he always does the right thing, but he always any idea that he has, he's willing to fund it with his own money. Like he doesn't live in mansions. He doesn't drive crazy cars. Like he lives in like a house that's less than $100,000 and lives like. He funds his own dreams. Like he believes, he puts his money behind what he believes in. Yeah. And so, like, you gotta respect something like that. Because he could be living in a mansion. He could be living in a mansion, driving Lambos, Ferraris, and all that shit. But he's like, getting to Mars by 2025 is more important to me than all this material shit. I'm willing to put my fucking money where my ideas are. I'm not going to try to crowd fund. I'm not trying to like ask other people for money. I made money, so now I'm gonna use it to invest in my real dreams. Like,
and you gotta peep the game he put on Twitter too. Like he bought a lot of stock, and if he would have dropped that stock, their stock would have plummeted.
Yeah,
would have caused all sorts of shit.
They
had to purchase. They had to.
I know they would be
fiduciary duty to take the deal that he offered. He put back in the corner and shut the fuck down.
Yes, M3 reviews. Elon on a fat blunt is the same brain equivalent of the rest of us on our best behavior.
I
got get with him because I texted him years ago. I was like, body mods, motherfucker. I don't like the body mods of his Teslas. All he has to do is like link up with different manufacturers, bring manufacturing back to the States by doing body mods. That's all. Imagine you buying a 1962 Gremlin or whatever the fuck. But it's a Tesla.
This shit better than you.
Imagine you having a Chevy Nova that's a Tesla. The body mod. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
Get rich real quick.
M3 talking about Elon with the smoke shit, man. I feel like it's inspirational. Like we all take it different. We're all built different, obviously.
Shit, he got the money to smoke.
I don't knock anybody,
right?
I just get the impression that he's like at home thinking, I wonder what normal people think. Here, let me get high so I can lower myself to thinking like they do.
Nah.
I don't know, because weed don't affect everybody the same.
That works over 100 hours a week.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks that way. I think how he thinks is like he wants to plug in. He's like our equivalent to Brainiac.
Like he wants to unplug.
That's not good.
He don't want to unplug. He wants to plug in.
That ain't good. He's like
Brainiac. Plug in.
I think he wants to unplug. I think he plugs in. I think he plugs in.
Change mankind.
He might plug in to see how to unplug, but he's on a whole nother fucking.
Yeah, he's one of those. You remember that?
Not unplug in a detrimental way for everyone else, but like unplug so I can show you that this is what it really could be like on the other side. Like,
yeah, you remember that Johnny Depp movie where he went into and became the computer and shit like that. AI conscience and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's what Elon is into. I forgot what they call it. It's just
or like DSL Infinite is saying he could be a con artist. He could be a con artist like that one chick that was over the pharmaceutical where it was supposed to be like some what is that bitch?
The Halo series
lost me a she, but it was a chick. Thanos,
most con artists. They don't have anything to truly show.
No, this is a real person.
Honestly, I appreciate Elon Musk's hiring process.
I think
you guys heard about this?
Honestly,
basically, when someone applies to work for Elon Musk, he gives them a task, and depending on how they complete the task, that's how he decides whether he'll hire them or not.
To like help your body,
Stephen Hawking was not a con artist.
He don't go on the merits of degrees.
What up, Vega Corleone?
You know your shit.
I don't think that Elon Musk is like some like a genius. He has genius ideas. I don't think he's necessarily like the shit that he comes up with. I think he understands like deep physics and all that shit. No, I don't think he's like that type, but he has a good idea.
Motivated, and he knows how to motivate the people who
Right. He has great ideas. Right. He has great ideas, and he knows the people that can make the ideas happen. Yeah. I don't think he's like he ain't got no fucking formulas written out on a board somewhere. He's not like a fucking.
Well, he does, but they're for like finance.
Thank you.
Right, finance, but not no crazy shit. Like he's not like he's a genius in his own right. He knows he's got the money to where he doesn't have to know that shit. Other people can fucking figure that shit out for him.
Bro, where the fuck you been?
40 for the flex 17 track.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, I don't even know how much a 40-ounce costs. I
Shit
stopped
costs over $8 now.
for
Hey,
well
he
up
used to
there.
be Edward
Now.
40 hands. He'll duct tape 2 40s.
I did used to be Edward 40 hands, man.
Until they were gone.
But I'm not. I don't drink. Man. Like I drink 2 beers to.
I've seen him with
They made a hot well of that damn cider.
but he couldn't do nothing until they were gone.
Well, I think that $4.99 will still buy you a nice bottle of Mad Dog 2020.
Most leaders have
Yeah.
Ideas though.
That's about it.
Yeah,
The Hyperloop is coming to fruition.
Elon wants to get off the planet, man. He wants to get us on Mars, man. That's what.
Not us. Not us. He's not taking us.
Not us. No.
What do you mean, not us?
It's not us.
Now this is to show you
we can't afford it.
He seems like a for the people shit.
And like his thing, man, like he released like a week or 2 ago saying that.
Hey,
for
25
him, he knows
people, love all y'all. Hit the like button, please.
He mentioned something about like being able to get space travel down to the cost where the average man can afford space travel, and he said $100,000. So that still tells you he's detached. $100,000.
That's not that much for a space trip,
but really. It's still $100,000.
Well, in 15 years, you're gonna need $100,000 to survive, bare minimum.
A month, probably.
So imagine taking all of that and putting that towards a trip.
Boy, stop.
Some motherfuckers might do it just like fuck it.
I'm never gonna leave this planet.
I'm in space, but I can't eat.
The other night we were trying to think of the dude's name, Zuckerberg. That's the
shit. It would be just like
Have you guys ever seen the movie
it'd be like
Tomorrow?
Quaid on Quaid, remember? In what you call it?
Take that back.
He busted out the window and he was like
Have you guys ever seen the movie Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
I have. I can't remember.
That's kind of what I think Elon Musk is doing. He's going to be, the people in Tomorrowland that won't let the regs in.
I believe unless he dies or something happens to him, he is going to leave this planet and make his way towards Mars. Like I don't even see him as the type to send other people without going himself.
Well, he's trying to figure out a way to download his conscious into the AI algorithm, man. So he's not even going to leave. He's going to be in all the technology.
I believe that we're going to see him. I believe that we're going to get to see him leave this planet.
And in the meantime, on the other side of the aisle, you've got Jeff Bezos making rockets shaped like a penis.
To be fair, all rockets have been shaped like penises and scrotums.
I've joked around and told him that I'm holding out until they can turn me into Optimus Prime or RoboCop, one of the two.
Look, but Bezos' rocket actually has a mushroom stamp at the top. Come on, man.
Are you just seeing a penis, sir? Are you being immature?
Yeah, Elon Musk does.
That doesn't make it any less true.
It does.
He is. They talk about him.
It's epic, but it may be the most aerodynamic way to make it. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. When people start talking like that, you gotta keep your eye open with them, man. Because
just don't.
They money ain't your money, and when they talking, they don't necessarily mean they talking about you.
Sometimes, yeah.
What up?
At the end of the day, none of us really know him. We just know what he does.
Alicia Casper, Skimpy Limpy.
I ain't worried about.
Well, it's better to judge someone by their actions than with their words.
Well, to be honest, you really don't know his actions. You know what he allows you to see.
Yep.
True enough.
I think he's going to dip on us one day. It's going to be a surprise. They're going to be like, I think he's saying this 2025 shit, but it could probably be 2024. He's going to.
Hey, kids say you can't bring your figs to Mars.
Is it that soon that he's talking about leaving?
2025, yes. That he believes he'll have the first people colonizing Mars.
What?
If somebody
they've already devised the robot.
I would rather him put that much money and effort into discovering the rest of the ocean.
Right, or like let's take care of this place first.
Yeah, like
we're not ready for raised by
y'all get into the art and sciences of different
infinites.
What's happening?
Hey. What? No fedora today? Oh, he got a pot of tea. A pot of tea.
Infinite word.
He feeling like Giga Chop tonight.
Hell yeah.
But you know, when you're talking about inner space instead of outer space, I mean, you're getting real deep, esoteric, and a lot of different things could fall into that category. You know what I'm saying? Like inside the Earth.
DMT.
Yeah,
I would much rather build a secret base underwater than in space.
They already have it.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you Destro? Don't you have one of those?
Yeah.
Not that you know of.
It's a nice
That's why it's called a secret base.
There
It's a
is
secret until it's not a secret.
global base in Antarctica.
Yeah, Antarctica, yeah. And they have a seed bank.
Right off
They have a seed bank over there.
Right off the coast of all those giant pyramids. That's in Antarctica.
What we see woods and shit.
I don't know about all that, but there's a seed bank they built over there that fucking Monsanto can't even get his hands on all these seeds.
Yeah.
They fucking have it all locked up in that cold.
DNA storage for all. Now we think all the animals are extinct. They won't be extinct. They're just harvesting their DNA, and they can revive them through cloning and shit like that and growth.
You see, you can't revive a dinosaur because the oxygen levels and shit were different on the planet back then. Fuck, you can't support that kind of life that you could back then as you could now. That's why those plants and things aren't alive now.
Yeah, I mean. You can if you adjust the DNA.
Moonbeam mocha shit.
Yeah, then you don't have a dinosaur anymore. You got like a bird.
The kid doesn't fuck with none of the damn like extra.
That is a very good question, Prophet Director.
There's a lot of people in our society who want to like think that there's somebody smarter and that there's like something like beyond our level intelligence or like a super intelligence. And we transpose it from one generation onto the next. We had it transposed to Stephen Hawking for a really long time, and now we've transposed it over to the Elon Musk. Elon Musk, for example, the Hyperloop tunnel is never coming to fruition because the expansion rate of the metal of the tunnel itself would mean that a football field length would have to be on either end just for the expansion length of the tube. Not only that, but if there was a breach in the vacuum at any point in that chamber, then all inhabitants of the chamber would be fucking ejected or die. Yeah. So it's an incredibly dangerous concept which can't come to fruition.
There's a lot of different concepts.
And that's just a hyperspace loop. We can get into the
concept of man breaching the highly radioactive sphere that is around our planet. That's why they go up and like that. They don't go out and
They don't go straight out. They follow the curvature and ride out.
Exactly. But they can never pierce that. If they try to even pierce that wall of heavy radiation and
yes, the radiation belt.
Yeah,
everyone who's tried has come back very sick
inside of the fucking space shuttle, and everybody would die anyway.
It ain't just straight up.
So
yeah, we come up with these crazy ideas that we could like somehow magically pierce the belt, and that we're somehow magically going to be able to like put solar panels around the sun and all kinds of fucking bullshit ideas that just make everyone so happy inside.
Man has never been to the moon.
I don't know
about that. I don't know. Like I don't. When I look at the fucking lunar lander, I go, fuck no.
It's the movie set. Area 51. Remember, who had to win the technological war in the Cold War? The U.S. had to do that. We had to be the winners.
At that time, maybe. I agree. At that time, we might have
win that. Because had Russia,
in Raw's defense, there is a lot of evidence to say that first moon landing was fake.
Exactly, the flag waving, the tracks in the ground, all this other shit going on, the shadowing. Come on now.
They could have.
And remember, TV is the greatest tool to control minds.
They could have.
Yep.
More people back then believed the TV.
Or what if they just didn't show you the real footage?
I'm sure we've been there by
That
this
too.
point.
Because other fucking countries have verified that we've been there.
Yeah.
How can they verify we've been there when they haven't been there?
No, with drones and such, with lunar landers and things, they verify that we've been there. So,
like I just said, how did those lunar landers and things pierce the radiative?
Because there's no humans, there's no biological life.
Unmanned raw.
So
It's not an EMP
it's not the
field.
idea of
It's not an
piercing.
EMP field. It's a radiation
more
field.
of they have to wait for a specific time to actually launch and try to go to space.
That's true too. In order to get the,
it's not like they can just launch into space anytime they want to. They have to wait for a specific time.
Good explanation of how
supposed to be
space
like a
travel
point where it's
works.
a little bit weaker that they actually can get through.
Play that space program. Play space program. What's it? What's it called? Keebler Space Program. I think it's called. That's a good one. If you want to learn how space travel works.
I'm with Raw Talk.
I'm telling you, man.
Fuck the moon. Ain't never been to the moon.
They never been to the moon, man.
Maybe.
We would like to want them to go to the moon, but if the technology back then wasn't advanced technology now.
But the reality is that we really don't know the technology. We're speculating. We're not the scientists. We weren't there. We're just saying, hey, we don't think that's happening. Hey, we do.
I'm a person who don't believe it presented to me unless I do it.
When I saw the lunar lander in person when I was a little kid, I thought to myself, "There's no way in fuck that made it back to Earth."
See?
And I was a little ass kid.
The thing that puzzles me about the moon landing is you still to this day can't find that flag or that lander base like on any telescope Earth has.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying is that other countries have found it.
Through a telescope. Our telescopes are way better now than they were then.
Yeah, they're saying that other countries have found the flags.
I don't know.
Not to mention the footage that they shot of the landing and the footage that was supposed to take place miles away on the rover later that same week. The background, the mountain range in the background overlays perfectly. They were both shot from the same exact angle.
Right.
Hey, you know what I like is when you
same exact angle from a nice Area 51 set.
Hey, but check it out when you're
That's a strong possibility, Ron. I mean, it could be why they don't let anyone look at Area 51 because then they'll be able to compare it to the shots of the moon landing.
When you're on Earth and you see the moon is as big as it's on Earth, but when you're on the moon and you look at the little tiny blue marble, the Earth should be fucking 10 times bigger in that picture. So, and then they take that picture and they zoom in on it and they just fucking they break it apart in Photoshop and they see all the little fucking things. So there's a bunch of shit that you can watch that kind of like puts you over into the other side, but in your brain you're like if there's a loading bar of if we went to the moon and how I think about it, I'm at like the 2% of the loading bar. Like I'm still thinking about, hey, there's something there that makes you fucking think. But I'm not like, oh, I'm a fucking flat earther and shit. But hey, watch out for that flat earth shit. Don't get into that.
You'd have to be insane to believe that.
Yeah, I'm maybe like in the 2% mark too. But I'm still always exploring. Like, hey, I could be wrong. 100%, I could be wrong.
There are people on it. You know, so it's not like we can't get to space.
I mean, you can get to a level of what is the sphere, the last sphere before.
No, hey, Obama even says we can't get past low Earth orbit. Why the fuck not? We got past low Earth orbit back in the 60s with
so they said.
Yeah, right. Like what the fuck? And they even say they lost the tech. We don't have the technology. They lost all the fucking shit to get.
Well, look at it this way. So y'all want to talk conspiracy theory?
Well, that's not a conspiracy. That's not a conspiracy.
Once, you can't do it again. Does that mean that you really can't do it, or you just can't recreate?
No, listen. The Saturn V rockets and shit that were built back then, we don't have the skilled labor to build those anymore. The skilled labor that was involved in building those rockets doesn't exist. Our people don't have the ability to even produce that kind of rocket technology, and that's the reason why they say that.
We can fucking do some shit, dude. Look at Elon Musk allegedly has that fucking vet floating in space with the fucking.
No, listen, we can't. Like, I've worked in a machine shop that did aerospace shit, and we hired people straight out of fucking Vietnam and put them in apartment complexes with 7 other dudes just to get our production going and say it was American labor.
All I can say is don't say conspiracy theory, because a conspiracy is not a theory. A conspiracy, by definition, is people plotting behind the scenes, which our government is conspiring every day they meet.
Hey, shout out Cobra Commander.
I think there's a difference between people who are like bent on conspiracies and people who are bent on freedom of speech. Because you get people who are more bent on just saying things for the right to be able to say things, and then you get people who are more interested in critical thinking. And you throw in the critical thinkers with the sayers, and you run into a lot of trouble.
True, but critical thought is one's perception, how you see things from your point of view, from everybody. Everybody has their own point of view. So the truth is however you deem it to be from your point of view. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but if you're truly observant and you see inconsistencies and you see things that read as odd, or you use your logic as defined logic, then you can break apart anything. You can
see that's different.
The reality is, if you want to, you can say anything is fake, or you can say anything is real.
I mean, look.
But at some point, you have to dab in what's factual and what isn't factual.
Real, then you can't deny the facts.
But we still got
water is wet. No amount of saying it's dry is going to change that.
Well, water actually isn't wet. It's a liquid.
You ever look at there's that dude that went deep sea diving, and he went all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, and there was that one dense area of ocean.
He couldn't get through.
SpongeBob, where he can't penetrate that density of fucking whatever.
Yeah, the pressure.
Water barrier.
That could be what's up above and shit. You can't penetrate that above in waters and shit, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
No,
as the Masons say,
that's a false.
Heavy water
so below, so above.
Yeah,
that saying really means something.
But that doesn't pertain to this.
No. You never know, because see, in Masonic order talk, it's different. The language is different.
Hey, it's straight.
What we speak is common language.
Hey, it's straight.
Different levels of language spoken using the same words but different meanings.
That's straight.
Like, if you know legalese, you can get out of any fucking court case you want to. But if you don't know that language, you're stuck. Same like with Masonic orders and secret orders in different societies, you have to know the language. And when they have
that doesn't really equate to the pressure of the ocean.
His grandfather's book. My grandfather was 33rd degree Mason. So I was in his books when they didn't even know, because they had the library in the room where I was sleeping. And you asked my brother, I would read his books. I would read his manuals and stuff. I would secretly do that shit.
It is possible to fight the law,
and I was only
your right
14. So I know secret handshakes. I know who's using inflections. I know why they're doing certain things to certain people. How you can outcast somebody without showing it. Why do you think this president is going down? He was made to go down. He was aware. This is all supposed to take place for a certain reason.
So how the fuck you lose it attitude?
Well, check this out. There's a funny story about how Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 almost got deleted.
What?
Toy Story 2 almost got deleted. The whole damn movie.
It
took someone. So basically, no, it did get deleted, and basically, someone had a copy of it, and that's how it got saved, and that's how you saw the movie. So when you say, "How can people forget?" Well, shit gets lost.
Wow.
Not NASA though.
I never knew
you would think that, but you got to remember, we're still human. No matter how far up the chain you go, people have
NASA's like a company. They don't make their own shit. Like they're buying their shit from Cymer, from Adele Wiggins, from fucking General Atomic. They're still buying and contracting from all those subcontractors. They're not like, hey, we're NASA, we got our own machine shop.
Hey, can I interrupt real quick to say that Action Figure Expert has the most motherfucking action figures that I've ever seen a fucking action figure owner fucking have. Action Figure sent me a fucking picture on Instagram because I think I asked him to.
Yeah.
And it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Shout out fucking Action Figure for hey, I always read his name, Action Figure Expert. I was like, okay, Action Figure Expert. How much of an expert can he be?
Well, just because you have a lot of toys don't mean you're an expert at the toy.
But yeah, it does. Yeah.
He's got a shit.
Hey,
that means you're
is this a conspiracy?
Toys.
True,
is this a conspiracy?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Hey, every day, like daily, he sends me pictures of ignorant amounts of fucking army building troops, man.
I was waiting for his response.
And they all
got the
same. They all got the same backdrop.
Or is it photoshopped?
No,
it's a front.
This man is lining up.
Clone.
Because that's what I'm going to do with my photos.
Figures on the same gray backdrop, and they're all.
But are you sure those figures aren't 3D printed?
He just does it to make everyone else feel bad. Is what the deal is.
No, but if he's if he has all that money to get all that stuff, I commend him.
Hey! Remember, T-Fan, he has all those little Transformers he made out of paper and cardboard. Could it be the same for these Joes?
Hey, that motherfucker's got talent. That's talent.
Yeah, I mean, if that is the case, then
got a point.
doing such a great job with paper.
We've all had some lucky hunts and shit, man. You put 20 to 25 years on that shit, man. Collection can't
or is Action Figure Expert really a scalper who couldn't sell all those fucking troopers?
Oh shit!
He's that guy on eBay. He's got fucking 20 plus.
They're O-ring.
I mean, seriously, I'm a damn I wouldn't throw an accusation like that around.
Man, I don't know,
right?
What's up, MC DJ?
He's got the O-ring classic shits. I'm like mind blown how many he's got.
I think AFE saved up a whole year so he could become the world's biggest scalper.
That is dope. I mean,
he
got the picture he did with all them damn Crimson Guards.
He got a lot of shit, man. You know.
Hey, does he beat out Viper on the Joes? Yeah, because he's got that blue army shit. The blue army.
You talking about Corey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got him on armies, man.
Well, also, Corey is a curator too. It's a difference. Like you can be you want to collect at mass, or you want to collect as a curator and really have certain quality shit without stress marks, without this, without that. He really gets to the nitty gritty of it, Corey. He gets to the real fine details.
Hey, he's
an Destro too.
He's an expert. Yeah, he's he's an expert too.
At the end of the day, just enjoy yourself. That's what this hobby's for.
Hey, who's smarter than Viper?
Got a message from Lips.
That's true.
Hey,
All right.
Here we go.
I call bullshit.
Oh, he don't like the moon. He don't like the moon theory. Come on, man. Come on, kid.
No, he ain't talking about the moon. He ain't talking about the moon.
Figures. Nah, he said he was collecting over 25 years.
Oh.
25 years of collecting.
Hey, I mean, you can accumulate a lot.
That'd be like if I never stopped collecting and I keep collecting, it'd be like on an AFE level.
If it's O-rings and he was going hard with that, I can imagine because they wasn't that expensive back then.
Right.
So I can understand that, yeah.
Yeah, and you could find them. They weren't popping. So you could go to flea markets and shit like that and find them,
Yeah.
No, 25 years is a long time. Shit, that's 75% of my lifetime.
Shit, that's a murder case. That's a murder case,
man. Like shit happens, man.
That's a manslaughter case.
Yeah,
that's like 90% of my lifetime.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out, AFB. We're gonna get you out.
He was a youngin, 25. He was
1997. Damn, that's young, man.
Oh, yeah.
97.
97.
Wow.
I'm 76.
I remember dating 97.
I was 19 and 97.
97, I had Marky already. Shit, that boy was already a year old.
I was born in 1973, and the headlines in the paper.
97, I was 5 years old.
Vietnam War is over.
Shit, I dated 97. Now I'm dating 2000.
Right there to be born.
My birth stopped the Vietnam War. So, yes, you're all welcome.
Did it stop it or did you fund it? What's the difference?
No, I was born on the day that it ended.
The day
71, 72, 73,
I'm just
71.
checking.
73.
I don't know what you do behind the scenes and what you don't do.
Yes, tomorrow is my birthday.
Hey,
So
happy
what
birthday.
are you funding tomorrow?
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
If I lived on the East Coast with you guys, my birthday would be in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yep.
For me, it's an hour and 5 minutes.
You're Midwest. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, who here fucking stands in front of the mirror and tries to do Prophet Director's fucking voice?
I only do the voice in my head when I'm
It's
reading
hard,
his
dude.
comments.
It's hard.
I try Sam.
The trick
I can do
is to
center.
find a triggering verse, right? A triggering line. When I first started doing the voice, anytime I had to do a line in the Prophet Director's voice, I would start by saying, Cobra Commander is a fool. And then I would just go into the verse.
Cobra Commander.
He-Man in there, some Skeletor and shit. Hell yeah.
Man. Fuck you, He-Man.
Yes, Skeletor is evil.
Well, never me.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
And yeah, like
no one is evil as Skeletor.
Toys be out there to buy, man. Like you got couples that separate, and the woman will get rid of all the fucking dudes' toys.
Funky bitch.
I've also noticed that Florida, because you get all these old men who collect.
Yeah.
And then they, their wives naturally outlive them.
And Arizona.
Yes, and then you can buy their classic car for like nothing and their entire toy or comic book collection. Very cheap.
There was a lady that sold a car for like $1.
Hot Wheels.
Hey,
the husband died and she sold his whole car for $1.
When I was in a relationship, I used to look around at these shits and be like, man, she'll take $500 and be like, just take all this shit.
Yeah,
man.
Yes, a friend of mine
I'm never getting married.
that was in perfect condition from a Florida widow for less than $1,000.
Scares the shit out of me.
Very lucky.
How the game goes.
The old man apparently only drove it on Sundays. Apparently, he died of a heart attack washing it.
Hell yeah. Hey, we got lots of deals like that over here. We call them estate sales.
Guy doing what he loved and who he was in love with. He was in love with his car.
Hey, Prophet Director. Hey, fucking MC DJ says, Destro, you loser.
That's why he sold it for because he loved the car more than her.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I've never had a woman drive my car, ever. No woman's ever driven my car.
I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. He's defending Cobra Commander.
Yes. But Cobra doesn't need any defending. He's just like, that's cool. I got a fucking homie. Yes. I'm all Cobra Commander. All Cobra Commander. I want that motherfucker to rule the world. I want him to
the Cobra Commander that I know is an immature asshole man baby.
I know. But the Cobra Commander that I think of, man, that motherfucker's got this. And he's fucking his attire is sick as fuck. And he's got his blue him is fucking Destro's cool.
I'd rather have Skeletor or Megatron.
Megatron.
Rule the world?
Wait, one villain to rule the world.
On his uniform.
Fuck it.
Tiny man.
Fuck it.
Skeletor, because he's got magic, bro. Skeletor's got magic, dude.
They would subject everybody to their whim. I would not vote.
Skeletor has a skull for a head, and he still landed evil in.
He's badass, dude.
Cobra Commander's not, just single his whole life.
What
about Palpatine, the Emperor?
Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, y'all fuck with Megatron, who want to destroy all the humans.
You know what? At least I know what he is about.
I just want to be a man.
It's about just keeping order.
Wow, he's a robot. I approve of that. I approve that he's a robot.
He may have a point.
That's really how you feel, Sam. Do you really even want me to call your show?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm just a cosplaying Destro.
Like to smoke cigars and drink, bro. Hell yeah. That's a good call, Sam. Good call.
I'm trying to tell you, man, the only one I can see evil that would rule. I mean, all the motherfuckers are crazy, man. Like, fuck that, man.
Hey,
I'd rather have Gargamel run this shit, man.
Hey, I'll talk.
At least he's worried about Smurfs and not
me, you, Astray, DMT Infinite, the Prophet Director, Casual, just taking over the world. What do we fucking do? I want to head the military. That's can I take the military? What do you fucking
I'll
do?
trust you with the military.
I want to fucking. I want to be in charge of the week.
There's one thing that I would do.
I'm a soldier.
I would put up a website where everyone can see exactly where their tax dollars are going. They can decide which thing their tax dollars went to.
Right.
That would make a lot of people pretty happy.
Tell you what, I would do world hunger. I would end world hunger. How about that?
Straight, man, you're a joke. Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, I'm talking about when you fucking show your damn.
I'd be in charge of the week. That's my job.
With the biscuits out.
What you taxes? Every person born is set with a.
Astray would be Secretary of Biscuits.
I'm in charge of the magic mushrooms.
Everybody gets a biscuit once a month.
Hey, man.
You can have everything else.
For the FDA.
You can't put me in a position of power, man. You can't do it.
It's great. You can clean our tables and like give us a pep talk and shit.
That's okay. If I gotta do that, I'm doing it butt ass naked. You got it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You saw him outside growing that weed.
No.
I want
the way I think of it is like I'm talking like if you were gonna take over the world, not help the world.
Oh.
I'm talking about take over this mother.
Take over this mother.
Like you're gonna plant your plants in their garden.
Yeah, dude. Right?
You know what?
I want to take.
You might need a hard reset.
Yeah, hard reset, like a nuclear one. Boom.
Yeah. Okay. We may need a hard reset.
Yeah.
Those nukes.
The thing is that I would never want to take over the planet. Like I don't want anybody else's fucking cell phone. Why would I want their goddamn house? You know what I'm saying? Like I would not want the fucking planet.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want that kind of responsibility either.
What was
what I would do if I took over the planet? I'd devalue every fucking thing. Gold is worth shit. None of that. Your skill.
Well, hell, you might as well hit the nuclear button.
Your skill and talent dictates how much you survive.
Hey, if Raw Talk fucking ruled the world, there'd be some sick.
Easy, I'd agree. I'd be Thanos. Fuck it.
Hey, you can't change electrical theory just because fucking you rule the world. You can't just change electrical theory.
Dead. If you can't build, you're dead. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem with the world, period, man.
And that's technically what the elites are doing now.
Just because you rule the world doesn't mean that all of a sudden more metals are going to have less valence electrons. It's just not going to work that way, guy.
Cornelius.
That's the problem with the shit right now, man. It's structured so that people have more power than other people. And we're all the same.
But the elites is what they're doing. They want to get rid of those who they deem unvaluable, meaning as far as if you don't have a skill or you don't give to society as they see it, you got to
specialize.
Here's the thing: become an elite. If you have a problem with what the elite are doing, you can, at a certain age, decide where you're going to go, and you can wiggle your way into fucking eliteness. You know what I mean? We just choose not to. We're just like,
no, you can't. You can't.
I don't know about that. Because to wiggle your way into eliteness, you have to have a certain agreeability. Like you have to subscribe to certain schools of thought. You have to be.
There has to be some level of moisture for you to become an elite.
Everybody's wrong. Everybody is wrong. I'm sorry to say
Like
this.
if you want to become a politician, you have to be a yes man, no matter what. It
Those
doesn't
are
matter.
pawns.
You
Those
have to
are not elite.
polarize yourself and become a yes man. So it's like,
But those guys are not elite. They're pawns. The
but
elite
even
has
then,
always ruled this planet.
even
Remember,
then, the 13% or 12% or whatever it is now.
rule through bloodline. I don't care what part of the hemisphere you're from. You could only rule through bloodline. The elite is only through bloodline. Communists
Well,
who's not
that's like
that
Detroit.
bloodline.
Hey, and all the elites all over the world liked pyramids.
They're all from the same. They're from ruling bloodline.
They did. I'm telling you, man.
Moist. But they're all ruling bloodline.
You know what I'm saying, Sam. You have to be part of the moist collective if you want to become part of the elites.
Even that's a cover.
You have to be a yes man. You have to agree to certain ideas and ideologies. Like for example, I'm friends with the mayor here, and I was talking to the mayor about a certain development project. I was like, well, I don't approve it for these certain reasons. I'm like, it's not going to lower the cost of housing. And she's like, what do you mean it's not going to lower the cost of housing? Don't you know the supply and demand? The more houses we build, the lower the prices are going to go. Like, no, we have unfilled homes here in East County that, people just don't live in. They're unlived in. Like, why do you think that, we need this? And that so if I agree with her about the economy and how it works, then all of a sudden I'm in that political game. But I don't even agree with her in her political theory or economic theory. So I'm not even compatible. Therefore, I would never even fit into that political atmosphere.
The whole reason we're held under is because we don't open our third eye and fucking do exactly what we're supposed to do here. You get fucking a different thing than material. It's not material. It's all fucking your spirit and shit. Like how you're supposed to be here. We're all fucked up, man. Every motherfucking single one of us is fucked up. That's why when you smoke, you do acid shit like that. It makes you fucking more receptive to
I don't think we're fucked up. I think more so than anything we're distracted.
Yes, MC DJ. Hey, I'm telling you.
Know what I'm saying? Like if the goal is to go here, they distract you with something over here to keep your eyes off the goal.
Off of the goal, which is fucking.
Yeah, it's a distraction. Television, media, everything. Every fucking celebrity you've ever talked about or thought about.
Well, as long as let's be honest, people don't really like to think, and that's something that I've learned.
Distracted by ideas where we propel somebody's intelligence to a level we think is superhuman, just like we did earlier with Elon Musk.
Well, he's not superhuman. He's just took advantage, and he's smart. He's smart at taking advantage.
So just another distraction.
People don't like to think, and nor do they like to read.
He's not even
so your phone, like people depend on their phones for everything.
Right.
The computer in their pockets.
Let me ask this: Why would my God let this happen? What's your opinion?
Well, it is your God.
When you get
it's just like you're saying, like righteousness. People think that their God is righteous.
Well, how created us? Why did he let us get so far to where we're at? Before
which one?
Which one?
If you wanna break it down,
okay, but which one is the only one to you?
It's a lesson to be learned.
The only one to me is not in no religion, but the one that got me closer to was one of Jesus is the Son of God, and He died for us, right? Yeah. So that's my God. And God is that's the Most High, and I realize that every religion has a Most High. That's mine, and I'm saying, why would He let us go this far when He gave us free choice? He gave us the way we want to be, but somehow He intervenes in your life. Somehow.
Let me ask you this question: why do you think it would care? Why do you think God would even care?
Well, it's like like I did a custom Baroness, and I love that thing. Like she's priceless. Okay. If somebody said you got I'll give you $1 million. I'll take $1 million. But I mean, if somebody said, "Yo, I'll give you $80 for that," nah. I like this Baroness. I created her. I fucking made her. She looks good, and I'm proud of her. So that's how God was with us. Like he's proud of
But
us.
imagine if somebody walks in and they say, "Hey, who did this fucking barrenness? It sucks."
Well, okay, so that would be like, man, nobody said that yet, though. You know what I mean? So except for Satan. Hey, Satan
I'm just saying though. Imagine if somebody did.
yeah, Lucifer came in and said, "Yo, fuck, I'm not gonna fucking praise these humans that you created. We're above humans. We're made of stars and materials of the shit that's not."
Actually, that's not what he did. That's not
That's
what he
not what
said.
he
He
said.
actually did the opposite.
Then there was the battle and shit, right? So why didn't God just at that?
Which Bible?
The devil never did anything wrong.
He was
Yeah.
jealous. He was jealous of
No, he
God's
wasn't.
power.
He never did anything wrong. He just
He
started.
was upset with the power structure.
He was upset with the power structure.
Okay,
Basically, he felt like humans should have the same knowledge that they did.
He was the Karl Marx in the Bible.
That's how he corrupted us. That's how he got back at God. He said, "I'm gonna fuck your creation. Fuck your creation."
Is that a corruption or is that? But is that a corruption though? That means basically you're accepting being lied to. You're basically like, it's all right if I'm being lied to.
We all are.
Okay.
We all are. We're accepting being lied to. That's exactly what we're doing. That's why.
So that brings me back to my question.
Listen,
if you accept being lied to, then why do you think God would care what you do?
Listen,
God doesn't. If you
we're gonna go
in your heart as
theology,
that's your one out, dude. Because like God's like, man, these motherfuckers are.
hold on.
I think we put a lot of human emotion into what God is. But why do you think that God has human
What it is
emotion?
you're trying to do?
Let me say
Will Smith's joke is old now, so I'm not going to say it.
Let me say something real quick. If we're getting into that theology, the reason why Satan, the angels are against humans because God breathed life into us. So we have part of him with us. He created them. He gave us life. He just created them. You know what I'm saying?
Same. Yeah.
We're part of
thing.
We're part of that. Like all of us are part of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Where if you say angels and Satan, they're not.
So Angel is just Nike. Angel, and what we think of as Angel is just Nike. Free badge as an angel.
My theory on God can be summed up by the song "Dear God" from the group XTC.
Hey, sing us one line, please, in your voice.
I don't know the song.
We're made. I don't know how. I don't know the whole we want to be more important. We want to be more important than we are.
To be honest with you, we never really wanted anything. We're part of. If you go by that, we're part of something that's bigger than us, right? Yeah. So that goes back to the question.
I got a fish tank full of fish. I don't fuck with them like that. I look at them from a distance, and I go over there and I sprinkle some little.
Think about okay. Let's use your fish.
Yes, and that's
imagine that we're the fish in the tank.
Best that they can do.
You just sat here and said that you don't really think about them like that. Every once in a while, you come and you sprinkle some food in there.
They bite each other. I don't step in with the net and say y'all break it up.
Hey, because we didn't create fish.
That's the same thing. If we're the fish in the tank is Earth, and we can't get out of Earth, and we still think that the rest of the fucking universe is for us, and we're stuck in a fucking tank, y'all.
So
exactly.
How about this is bigger? What if the tank is actually the entire universe?
When we're
stuck in the fucking tank.
No. We can't explore the rest of the universe. We can only explore the tank itself.
Hey,
but when we look beyond the tank, we still think that everything is for us somehow.
There's tanks everywhere. Pile of tanks.
We can't.
Ego.
That's kind of what Attack on Titan is about.
So, what makes you feel? So, going back to it, right? Everything that's going on with the planet, we say it's bad, but the thing is it's all relative. What's good and bad is all relative.
Right.
Is it bad to the Earth?
Well,
if we were to disappear, no.
That's not true. When
humanity disappeared, the Earth would be
cultural relativity. There's cultural relativity, but ethical relativity when it comes to ecology is not relative. It never was. But when it comes to cultural relativity, yes, but not ecological relativity. Ecological relativity does not exist.
So if a woman's getting raped,
Satan actually never tried to overthrow anything.
Before he can rape the woman, but the woman that rapists could have gave a baby that changed the whole world structure.
That's not.
No, it's not
That's
relative.
not.
I'm just saying anything can happen. There's variables in anything.
That's easy.
Right. But that's not necessarily relativity. What you just said. Just for everybody else.
Even relativity has its ins and outs. It depends. Everything's dependent on your view.
Hey, check out
like relativity, for example, and culture would be like if it's acceptable to have a mistress and those sort of things, and punishments. What is acceptable punishments for different crimes? Which drugs are acceptable in the society and which drugs are not acceptable in the society, because all drugs have a
vary depending on what society or
it's not, but that wasn't his name. Like his name was Lucifer Morningstar, and Lucifer just means light bringer. And whenever you're talking about enlightening somebody, you're talking about knowledge. So did he go against his creator? Yeah, because he was trying to educate, not because
no.
He was just like, oh fuck everything. He was basically like, hey,
the truth.
Why can't they know what we know?
Why? It's all a lie. Aliens are a lie. Everything's a motherfucking lie. It's all angels and demons fucking around for the realm that they want to fucking blaspheme God in his fucking face. It's not to help us. It's to fucking hinder us. Hello, are you hearing what I'm saying? It's your fucking mental right here. Your ability.
But what's the hindrance?
The ignorance is that you're money fucking hungry and you want, and you fucking hungry all the time and you don't take care of your body. You don't fucking be fit. You gotta listen to a man and be in the fucking job, and money's the whole drive. Without that, Lucifer's fucking silver coin he gave you, fuck God's silver coin will blow that.
So what's God's silver coin?
The eternal fucking life.
So what's eternal life?
Yeah, and here's one thing that you might think of is like, okay, what if somebody died?
Fairy tale shit, huh?
That was out of, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure.
What's eternal life? So
listen, that's
basically what you're saying is that someone was giving you something tangible.
That's the religion.
And someone is promising you something that they can't give you.
I'm not religious.
One day we're all gonna die, and it's all gonna be better.
I don't listen to that shit.
From that point of view.
From that point of view is where my drive is. And I'm telling you, all you got to know is man corrupted religion. I know that. I'm not stupid. They could tell it whatever they fucking want. Make us go this direction. I'm just telling you that once I did receive Jesus Christ in my heart, I know, and I could deal with shit, and I could fucking handle shit, and I could fucking take shit come my way, and I could fucking, a nightmare comes, all I got to do is say Jesus Christ. That motherfucker, I don't have a nightmare.
So can someone so can a Muslim, so can a Hindu, so can, it's so many other religions out there that say the same thing.
So
and then you can also have a whole nother outlook, like, hey, nightmares aren't real. Like, these are good things for me, and these things that are occurring in my dreams are like learning sequences, and I don't need Jesus to get me out of this. Like, I'm learning and I'm having a good time. There's other ways of interpreting the world completely.
I've done acid. I've done fucking mushrooms. I know what I can fucking just without any help. I know. Shit, I got this. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, that motherfucker is badass. He's badass.
I mean, that's cool, but he's never really done anything to prove himself. But
the
only thing we have is stories.
True. But the only thing that makes him prove himself is like, it's like you can't really define the like.
God has killed way more people than the devil has, or Satan, or Lucifer. Or
right, the only thing that God needs to prove himself for me
I already said
that people believe in him.
They are the same.
And that's it.
God basically has told you that if you don't believe in him, he's going to send you to hell. A place, let's just be honest, a place that he or she created. Hell is all of God's everything that you're saying is all of God's creations. Man, there is no, the devil can try to uprise God. That makes no sense.
They're the same person.
That's why
how can your creation outdo you?
That was the first question in the beginning. Why do you think he did that?
That makes no sense. It wouldn't. That's like me going and creating my own worst enemy.
Exactly.
And then saying that, hey, if you
and then
follow
say
my
you
other
did it
creation,
to test
then
the
you're gonna
human.
go to hell.
But you did create your worst enemy.
Who, yourself?
Of course.
So if you're fighting yourself,
We are
that
at
means
this
you are a
point.
psychotic motherfucker.
What up, Kaz on blast?
No, that
When it
means
comes to our health, mental
means
and physical health, we're our own worst enemies.
Yeah.
That's a
Of
fact.
course. So if God is capable of having mental issues,
they're the same person. We're made in image. You can do. Every one of us can do some fucked up shit. Every one of us can do some fucked up shit.
The potential to do good and bad.
We have the mindset. Most of us, I feel like in the chat though, we lean to the good side of things. We want to help people. We want to make a positive change in the world daily in our lives, kind of. But we can. Every one of us can do some fucked up shit to somebody.
It's true. The Christian God has been written to serve our needs, like materializing and taking from the earth and those sort of things. That's the Christian God's way of materializing our modern society's needs.
You know what I think is weird how because your family background fucking back 300 to 3,000 years predates fucking or is at the same time as BC and shit, right? What happened over there in the fucking Somalia, or not Somalia, but the region, right, where Jesus was born and shit. Over in the Americas, where fucking Canada was still having the bridge from Alaska, and there people were fucking like beginning their shit. Indian natives fucking came around. They get all their star information from like star gods and shit that have come
Celestial
down to speak
observation
about what's going on. So there, I believe, are some good celestials, and I believe there are some bad ones. And I think that what happened to America and everything else that kind of got the money influence, because Indians weren't about money; they were about fucking nature and God.
Right.
And
there's people who created a wheel and decided that they didn't need a wheel.
Yeah.
Because of the material and technological construct of the wheel would hinder them through kincentricity. Kincentricity meaning that they would have to preserve their culture and values 7 generations deep through everything that they did. That's the difference between our cultures, is that we have no kincentricity. What up, MCDJ?
and everything else that kind of got the money.
You got the echo, MCDJ.
They were about fucking nature and God.
Right. There's people who created a wheel and decided that they didn't need a wheel. Yeah. Because of the material and technological construct of the wheel would hinder them through kincentricity. Kincentricity meaning that they would have to preserve their cultural their culture and values 7 generations deep through everything that they did. That's the difference between our cultures, is that we have no kincentricity.
Jesus.
You got the echo as
We're about fucking nature. God. Hey, Hey, for your YouTube
Hey, it's echoing because of the TV behind you.
Just mute him, Cat. Mute him.
But
it's echoing. There you go. TV behind you, man.
Yeah, he muted. That's cool. That's cool.
He was like 5 minutes.
Hey, MCDJ, I'm your panty remover, bro.
Yeah, I kind of think that the people who came here.
Wasn't that being the Merciless's henchman's mask?
Yes,
that's right. Yeah, I think that the people who came here and the reason they had different values is because they were getting away from people who had completely different value system. That and I don't think it was 3,000 years ago. Like, I know in California we have sites that are over 180,000 years old, and we have sites in South America that are 300,000 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, I think that branch in human separation occurred really on where there was like people who in the proto-human era who were like, hey, we don't approve of the way that you're treating the fucking environment, and we're getting the fuck out of here.
Well, later MCDJ, but fucking, I think what's happening with us right now has happened like at least 2,500 times before us and shit. And if we just get
every civilization has believed that it was the end of the world.
Like fucking
right, that's true. And 70% of all Christians who ever lived thought the rapture would happen in their lifetime.
Yeah, 100%. And we talk about that too. And I'm like, it ain't gonna happen in a fucking long fucking time. This earth has to be really bad for it to fucking happen. I'm talking like Sodom and Gomorrah fucking just motherfuckers don't even know if they're fucking.
Right. I mean, we can shit on it for a long time. That's what we've been doing is shitting on it.
Inclining, bro. It's inclining because back in the 50s, it wasn't all this motherfucking crazy ass.
Can I comment on that? Hold on. If you know the Bible, if you read the Bible, it states that Libya will be ready to go. Libya is not. Libya is in a civil war at the time. It also states there will be a fish hook in the mouth of what they call Prussia or Russia. Which means, like I said, I'm not saying the war in Ukraine is that, but like I said, again, you got to keep in mind, with everything that's going on, with the economic, as far as the gas and natural resources going on in the war, Europe's looking for something else. Israel is a natural gas pipeline, which you know if you've heard or not, can make one to Europe, or they can liquefy it and then send it to Egypt and then send it out by ships. So will Russia or Putin be that fish hook eventually to draw us attention to Israel? But the Bible states Libya has to be ready to go to war. And right now, Libya is not because they're in a civil war.
Got it. Yeah, okay. So, and that's all like so certain things have come to pass, and it's cool to listen to exact things that are coming back. And the one of the things are like the don't wake the sleeping giant, the bear, the eagle, and the fucking dragon are all in a fucking book that was written over 2,000 years ago. It's crazy.
So what you're talking about is something. So here's the problem. Here's the problem with. So,
but I love
religion. Religion is so against witchcraft and being able to tell the future, but then at the same time, it turns around and does it. It contradicts itself. In all honesty, if you wanted to say that everything that Nostradamus said was true, you could.
No, it got off.
You could.
You can.
That's where liberal interpretation comes.
The problem with telling the future is that I can make a claim right now, and as long as it happens, I told the future.
True. Yeah. Like there's gonna be Earth tomorrow, and if I'm right, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, Marco, what?" Yeah.
So the problem with Revelations, it's a whole lot of stuff that according to it has to happen, but the problem is that the fact that it has to happen is ridiculous. When you really sit back and you think about it, the fact that God has said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do all of this, and all of this is gonna happen first." Why? What is the point of that? What is the point of any of this?
Pathetic events.
There's no point to none of this stuff. Then,
well,
if God was just gonna destroy it, just to fucking destroy it.
Well, it is because it's His time, it's His will, it's His way. He's a God. We will never.
So then you don't have no free will, and you don't have you don't have nothing.
We are free will. You're right. You're absolutely correct. But Ashley, you got to understand.
It's pretty late over here.
We'll never understand.
I'm not going to stick around much longer, but I will say one more. We're not about trying to live your life by some prophecy or anything like that. You only get one. You can't take anything with you. Live the best you can while you're here. Yeah. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And
but when you meet God,
all right, fellas. Good night.
So I believe we have
the next problem is there's nobody who's ever met God and came back and say, "Hey, I met God."
No, you're right.
I believe we have free will, but I believe that there's institutional violence, like structural violence, institutional violence, and those sort of things which affect our lives and shape our lives. So it's like, I know one time I was tripped really hard on fucking Salvia D, and it took me years to understand what the fuck this meant. But it felt like I was trapped in a circumstance of events that was to unfold regardless of if I had smoked the plant or not. And it was like I was trapped there for a few days, but in reality, it was only 15 minutes.
Yes.
So for years, I thought it was the worst trip of my life until I was in college. And I realized I really am part of a fucking string of events that has occurred regardless of my own input. It was going to happen. And I'm part of this system. And I'm part of the system, and it's like I can't be separated from it. It was telling me that it's true. Like, I may have free will, but the system still controls and directs my actions.
Exactly. Free will is controlled by your desires. The thing that you did today, you were already going to do them. It's not like you at that moment made a choice. Your actions, all of your actions are already there.
No
way. There's no way.
Check me out. When you decided what you were going to eat today, your brain already knew what it wanted. The delay from you to your brain is I forgot how many seconds it is.
Nanoseconds.
Yeah, but
True.
that's when you make an action. So the thought to action, there's a delay there. You think you made a choice, but you really didn't.
So who made the thought then? For you?
For me, it was my grandma.
Your environment.
My grandma told me that she made chorizo.
Your brain
and I was like, fuck yes. That's
what it'll do next. At the end of the day, you're just trying to survive.
So
the fact that you believe in a God, it's all based on survival. You want to believe that there's a life after this one because you don't want to die.
But believing is powerful.
I want to get to the next one. I'm ready to get to the next one. Fuck this life. This shit's over with.
You say that, but if someone pointed a gun right now at your head, would you tell them to pull it?
Fuck yeah.
It might not be
I know where I'm going.
You say that, but you really don't, though. There's nobody that can confirm for you right now that that's where you're going.
I already got in my heart where I know where I'm going. I'm not worried about it.
Your heart doesn't think. Your heart pumps blood. There's nobody who can confirm for you where you're going.
My soul, I know where I'm going.
There's no confirmation of the spirit nor soul. There's nobody. It's as much as we know.
There's
the only
confirmation
thing we know is that we get this one life.
It's
right here.
We get one life that we can guarantee that we have.
The Holy Bible.
Life.
The Holy Bible.
The Bible is a book translated in Latin first by a bunch of monks.
Latin.
It wasn't written in English.
But
it's true. The Holy Bible is if you took liquor and you watered it down with Coca-Cola, and then you put water in it, and you put ice cubes, and then you shook it up and you drank it, and you'd be like, "This is pure liquor." That's the Holy Bible.
Well,
basically. I'm not dissing nobody's religion when I say this.
But
when you read the Bible, you have to basically trust that these monks translated it correctly.
Right. And the thing is that
there was monks. If you don't believe that, dude, then you might want to go research.
There was rabbis. There was never no monks.
It was monks. Monks are the ones that not like not Buddhist monks or nothing like that, but they translated it into Latin.
Rabbis.
Right. It was actually transcribed 3 times. But listen,
they translated it into Latin. You have
the power of
basically sit here and say, I believe them 100% that they translated it correctly.
Absolutely.
We know that the Council of Nicaea happened. We know that there's a King James. We know that stories have been taken out of the Bible. We know that the Bible is not a complete story.
King James is a good example.
That's why you read versions of the Bible.
We know these things.
Several versions of the Bible, not just one.
Why is it that every time that we get stone drunk or just regular talking, it always reverts back to
I like talking about it.
I'm sober.
This is our next step. This is why it's so important.
I'm sober.
It boils down to this one point.
Spirits.
Hey, you ever see one of these in real life?
Hell yeah. That's the fucking deal. Hey, let me say this really quick. I am not bashing on religion. I'm not bashing on religion. Belief is the most important thing in this world. If you want to heal, if you want to heal your body, and you want to heal your mind, you need to believe in something. You can't believe in nothing. Even if it's believe in going to the doctor, that's something right there.
Hey, kid, shut the fuck up, man.
Kid's out.
Hey, I'm gonna need to be calling it quits too. I gotta get these kiddos up for school in the morning, man. There's 15 people still watching. I love the chat, man. Y'all know I love this deep shit, man. So, and another feature of the Casual Toy Chat, there's a backstage, man. When I shut it down, y'all can still hang out and shoot the shit if you want to.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, it's only
Hey, y'all got a hell of a subject going, so shit. Anybody? Matter of fact, I give a few minutes if anybody else want to jump in, man. You can catch the after party, is what they be calling it. They be in the after party after the cast chats.
Yeah, I can be harsh on religion, but in reality, I respect everybody who believes in something because that's the most important thing.
I'm not
I
out
know
to diss nobody or nothing like that.
I know
I
it, belief
enjoy
is
talking about religion personally.
Hey, thank you, Kaz. Thank you.
I've talked to DFS about that. I like talking about religion. I like to. That's something
You have a direction of wanting to see which one is right for you and shit, and what other people's fucking ideas, and so you can kind of compile everything into a graphic that you want to fucking accept. Yeah. I'm telling you. Just try Jesus Christ, bro. Just try if you're fucking.
I grew up Baptist. I've done that.
We're all right. We're all right.
Read the Bible. Read different variations of the Bible.
I've read it.
You'll see the core content.
You never read the Bible. Shit, that Bible.
I read it.
No.
Look, I got a halo on my head.
Several, not just one. Several versions.
I don't need to read several.
We're all right, man.
We can have this conversation anytime y'all want to. We can go.
Read Bhagavad Gita. Have you read Bhagavad Gita? Have you read that? Have you read Popol Vuh? Have you read Popol Vuh? Read 7 different versions of Popol Vuh. You know what I'm saying, man?
Do they have an audio book? Because I'll listen to them.
In the end, every religion requires you to do something other than Christianity. Why? Because Jesus Christ already paid for everything on the cross. All you got to do
is true.
Yes, it is.
So when they hand you that donation
Hinduism
basket,
is the oldest religion that we know of so far.
Every religion requires you to do a certain activity other than believe.
That's not true.
That's not true.
No, it's not
true, bro. That's not true.
Which one?
Hinduism, for example.
Sufis. You got to believe in a certain Christian. You've got to freaking achieve a certain level. There is nothing Christianity says you got to achieve.
So no, what you're talking about is you're talking about like the chakras.
Yeah,
they're talking about enlightenment. They're talking about intelligence. They're talking about understanding life.
You've got to go and
that's not a prerequisite.
You've got to go and hit this level.
No, MCDJ, you're practicing something called ethnocentrism. You're practicing something called ethnocentrism, where you're starting to view things within your own mind, like how you envision things, how they're supposed to be. So you're not accepting other people's ways of how they perceive things, how that they treat
things. Kid.
All I got to worry about is the Bible, buddy.
Yeah. So McDJ.
But see, now here's the deal, though. That's not fair, because you're telling me to read the Bible and accept it, but you're not willing to read anybody else's book.
No, that's ethnocentric.
I have read the Quran. It talks about, killing non-believers, taking those that want to accept back afterwards, but they're not true believers because they're not true Muslims. Go ahead and send them out to do your work for them and let them die. Trust me.
Now that's called a no true Scotsman fallacy.
No, because
you can't say that someone's not a true Muslim because they don't do it the way you think they should.
That's the whole tribal
concept. And you're Sunni. So which one you want to take? You want to take the hardcore believers or your not believers for your Muslim
faith? Man.
Hey, it's straight.
I've been in this conversation before 17 million times, and then the same outcome is I'm still not getting my fucking storm shadow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my storm shadow is unfortunately it's on a ship somewhere, and I have no fucking clue. when I'm gonna get it.
That's the classified Storm Shadow.
Kid Grip, you're right on that.
Hey, now it's 2 Storm Shadows that I want, but I don't know when I'm gonna get.
Hey, nearest motherfucker.
They came out with the first one.
Yeah.
They do follow equinox and solstice.
Hey, MC, hey man, whenever you want to continue, we can have this conversation, bro. I don't mind.
Hey,
I love it, brother.
I'm actually finna cut out everybody in the chat. This is gonna end for y'all unless you join in. The link is up. If you want to join in, they might still be kicking it backstage for a second.
I'm gonna sign off.
Hey,
I drifted into my own universe.
Hey,
it was a pleasant one.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do some homework and shit.
You guys, y'all take it easy. Maybe we can continue this on a later date.
Yeah, for sure, man. Always, this is.
Hey, who started it? Who fucking started
You?
Bullshit.
It started because you guys were talking about Elon Musk, and I got triggered and jumped in here. That's what fucking did it. That's what fucking did it.
Triggered.
And then we talking about who wanted to do the world and shit. Yeah, that's what it was.
And then and then MC jumped in. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, MC.
Yeah.
Hey, look at him.
When y'all talking about God, I was like, all right, I gotta get in on this.
Anybody here, man, I'm sure that we're going to whatever divine enlightenment there is. We're all good people, man. I'm sure we're going to a better evolution or whatever we want to say is going to happen, man.
Hey, we probably need to do a quick disclaimer. Anybody listening, none of us hate each other. None of us are mad at each other. We're not finna get off and be like, man, fuck that motherfucker. Nobody's finna do that.
Nah, speak for yourself. I want to rule the world.
No one's gonna do that.
Except for him. I don't know his name because it's just dots, but except for him.
And I want to push the button, so there you
Peace,
go.
MC.
We're gonna call him Dot. Yeah, he wants to push the button. We're gonna call him
I
Dot.
just want to see what happens. Fuck it.
Love you, Ashtray.
All right, hey, everybody have a great day today, man. If you're hunting, I hope you find anything you're looking for, and I'll be back again at 10 p.m.
Oh, and remember, Obama said and admitted that all those people who took the vaccine were test subjects.
That we would die tomorrow.
That's a conversation we can have tomorrow, bro.
Right, good.
If I'm not dead tomorrow, we'll have the conversation.
All right, y'all be easy, man. I'll catch you tonight. Y'all ain't doing nothing, man.
Peace out, everybody.
All right.
Later.